Hello, hello, hello. Welcome everyone to the Speed Chess Championship between Gukesh and MVL. We are right now in game number 1 and it's already begun. And just as we've started, MVL has sacrificed a piece here with knight to d5. He's put his knight on d5 and he's telling Gukesh that if you take here, then I am actually threatening to take back with the pawn, unleash a check on your king. Wow, that is amazing. What has just happened here? And Gukesh in some trouble here. He takes with the bishop, pawn takes and pushes his pawn. And joining me in the commentary is Amruta. Hello, hi Amruta, how are you?
Hey Sagar, I'm absolutely amazing, but it's going to be a very, what to say, fast day. Fast and furious, Sagar.
Yeah, it's a very fast day because it's the Speed Chess Championship. This tournament is organized by chess.com and it actually tests all the formats of the people who of the players who are involved, because there is 5 plus 1
All formats of people.
5 plus 1 blitz of 90 minutes. There is 3 plus 1 blitz of 60 minutes and then 1 plus 1 bullet of 30 minutes.
Okay, tell me what's happening here. Last move was e5, right? So there is an opposite in the picture.
No. The pawn was on e6.
Okay.
So the pawn has just moved forward and now the
MVL is thinking.
MVL is thinking, but I think Amruta is thinking whether to take and then sacrifice his bishop here. That seems like the idea.
So is Gukesh under trouble? Because his king looks little weak.
Yes, maybe Amruta, there is definitely some pressure on Gukesh here because his king is right in the center, but
yes, MVL does take
he
there, and
sacks.
the same thing is happening.
He sacks.
The bar favors Gukesh, Sagar. That's at least a good news.
Yeah, it is favoring him, but Amruta, I don't know if this is good for him, this is not good for him.
Yeah, practically looks scary for sure. Okay, let's try to understand. So if you take there,
Yeah,
which check? Queen takes,
either you take with the queen or with the rook.
and then he has to decide whether to move the king or to develop the bishop, right?
Yeah.
Okay, is everything all right, Sagar?
Yeah, I'm just trying to check if I can analyze the position because
You're not able to analyze, yeah?
Yeah, cannot make the moves. Maybe
Are you in something sort of a new thing here? New interface or
no, there is some way in which I can analyze in this, but I forgot.
should I ask Rakshit?
Yeah, maybe
So that you can focus on what is happening right
yeah,
now.
no,
in the
he
game
gives a
and
check, king f7, because now let's say if rook f1 check, no, he goes d6 and king goes back.
maybe we are not back.
No, no, we are back.
Now we are back.
Okay, guys, sorry for that small glitch. So Gukesh blundered a queen, yes?
Yeah, and I think I don't know if it was a blunder or it was a mouse slip because he wanted to go rook f8 in the last game. So that was an important point. We wouldn't know right now. Generally, mouse slip happens when you want to go a little bit far and before that you leave the piece.
Right.
But look, I can't believe that he would have missed that his queen was under attack. And that too, it was not like a long range attack or something like that. It was very obvious one. So mouse slip seems like, yeah.
But the position was around equal,
No,
or?
he was winning. He was just like a piece up because he had got out of all the attack in the last game. So it was very sad, that blunder.
That's very sad for Gukesh. But Amruta, I'm going to try and get the board here for our analysis, because this board.
According to I don't know this if it is true, but Pawan Kumar says mouse slip, and Gukesh later offered draw, but MVL declined.
Oh.
So, but I'm not sure about this thing. Okay, what are you doing, Sagar? What did you say?
No, I'm just trying to solve the problem that is there. But
Okay.
it'll take a second, so you can commentate and I'll
It will
try
take
to.
a second. Okay, here we are in this new position, and there Gukesh strikes in the center with e4. The d5 pawn has to make a decision whether to capture on c4 or e4. But Gukesh is both the bishops there on e1 and f1, waiting for their activity somewhere. Quite an interesting position, but does seem that White's pieces are not very well coordinated as of now in terms of activity. The knight on h4 is really struggling to find something, but as far as we know, Gukesh, is he going to play f4 and f5 and those kind of things? Question is, what is MVL thinking right now? He has 3 minutes 5 seconds. The first game he has won, and right now he needs to, yes, he takes on e4. So he's not letting Gukesh to take the center. Gukesh pushes the pawn to d5. The bishop goes to f5. Will Gukesh capture that bishop? But by doing so, he will lose one pawn, as after gf5. Oh, is the bishop trapped? There has to be a counter attack. What's that? What should be the counter attack? Bishop f6. Queen f6. Queen f6 has happened, attacking the knight. If Gukesh takes the bishop, the black queen will take the knight, white knight. So Gukesh is thinking, if he goes back, if his knight goes back here, then the queen could go to g5. Nope, there is no pin. It's hard because I think people have to imagine blindfold, but we are trying.
Sorry, what did you say?
No, but if I said if knight g2 with the idea of gf5.
Yeah.
There is queen g5, but there is no pin, so you just simply lose the piece.
Yeah. Oh, so knight g2 actually traps it, yes?
Yeah, so guys, what is Gukesh thinking? Is he thinking about knight g2? Because the bar says the position is fine for black. So what could be the defense for knight g2 is a big question in my mind. And maybe also to you. So chat, let's try to think of the moves. For knight g2 black to play, what is the defense?
So, Amruta, I can quickly even analyze now. Knight g2. Just try to do it. The move is knight e5.
But people won't get to see, right?
With a check. No, they can. So look at this. Yeah.
So maybe why do you just put it here, the board, the OBS?
No, the thing is, this is the main board.
Achha.
So when you want to analyze, we have to go there.
Oh,
it's a little different.
Shit. No. Then that is... But anyway, what happened in the game?
He actually took on f5.
Why did it... What was the reason for knight g2?
Because if knight g2, there was knight coming to e5 with a check.
Oh.
And that was very strong.
Yeah.
So that's the reason why he took here. Pawn takes. And now pawn takes. Queen takes. Bishop here. And now you will see that he is attacking the e4 pawn. Knight f6. And it's a nice position here for white. Because he has the bishop pair. He is a pawn down, but it's a nice one.
Gukesh is a pawn down, right?
Yeah, Gukesh is a pawn down, but he has the bishop pair. And maybe, he puts his bishop on this long diagonal.
Do you think it will go in opposite colored bishop endgame by, these two pieces getting exchanged, and then you are left with these opposite colored bishop and you recover the e4 pawn?
Yeah, I guess if Gukesh is not very ambitious, that could happen.
Got it. Also, Gukesh is 1 minute down. Yes, he has exchanged that, and now it's going into opposite colored bishop. Looks completely equal as of now, but can that h7 pawn be weak? No, not really. That one pawn can just be pushed to h6. So I think this game will go towards a draw. You are right, Sagar. Maybe he's recovering from the last blunder which just happened.
Yeah. So right now it seems like, yeah, it's actually a good idea, Amruta, because whenever you have lost somehow with a traumatic move, you can just calm down, get yourself back, uh, and then begin again.
Yeah. Only one question is the way we normally see the games, we are not able to look at that way.
No, we can,
So let's
but
do that now, because if we cannot analyze, how will it work?
uh yeah, we can. 1 second, I know how to do it.
Okay, you know. Okay, Sagar will find a way. Let us just trust him. And what's happening in the chat, guys? I have not checked the chat, but we do have some new members, Sagar, in the chat. We have Narendra Khandekar, who is the backer of Indian chess, and he has been a member for quite a while. And we have new member Vaclav Sana, who is the backer of Indian chess, who's become the backer of Indian chess. We also have Kapil Vaswani, who's become the backer of Indian chess. So
Wow.
that's amazing. We have 3 members today, totally. I think what people are saying is something had happened between Nihal and Ding,
Hmm.
and
Ding.
yeah, and Nihal had accepted. Did they play in speed chess or what?
Ah.
Yeah.
I think at some point Nihal had shown great sportsmanship.
Hmm.
By the way, Amruta, look at the king. The king is coming in, and it might get really dangerous
My
here.
God, this was equal, and from that right now, Gukesh is in trouble.
Yeah, Gukesh is in some trouble. He brings his rook back to g2 here.
No, he has not.
No, he has, because I think this is the faster way to follow.
Yeah, let's have that one. Chalega.
Okay. Okay. Hmm.
Oh, Basudev says Ding lost a game due to his internet, and Nihal gave him a free game back. Oh.
Oh, but now he takes here, Amruta, and now rook takes, bishop takes. This is hanging. The bishop is hanging.
If
Big trouble for.
if you go bishop d1,
He does it. King here.
when the h pawn starts moving, and
Yeah, the h pawn
that
is
bishop on
dangerous.
e2 is trapped in a way.
Yes,
Oh god.
this is big trouble. In fact, from a completely equal game, MVL has managed to actually get a winning position.
Because it's also 45 seconds, Agar. I
Yeah.
think Gukesh did come under time pressure. Sometimes when you start off, it takes 1 or 2 games to get in the rhythm. So that's what is happening with Gukesh. He's getting into the rhythm. I completely believe that he's going to strike back, as far as we have seen Gukesh doing that again and again and again.
Yeah, for sure he has to. But hey, look, he's given up a pawn and he wins here.
On time.
Yeah, MVL, but the position was also lost.
Yeah. Also, let's not forget MVL, right? Recently had won the rapid event of Tata Steel.
Yes.
Definitely in form.
Okay. So now,
We are seeing Rosolimo, right?
yeah, it's the Rosolimo here. He's gone queen e2. And Rosolimo is one of Gukesh's favorite openings
From white, you mean?
from black. He plays it a lot and he has very good understanding. Most likely he will play d5 without taking. So now, Amruta, if pawn push, he will jump in with his knight to the center.
So MVL is thinking he does push the pawn and Nihal's knight right there in the center.
Gukesh.
Sorry, maybe because somebody was asking why didn't we stream Nihal's.
Yes, we couldn't stream
No,
Nihal's
that day
game
there was
because
something else. Yeah.
I was busy with Vishnu, who was here in our studio. And so,
right.
I mean, the days in which we have something happening, we are not able to stream. And we would have loved to actually follow Nihal's game. He won the quarterfinals. Sorry, he has moved to the quarterfinals. He won the round of 16 against Alexey Sarana. So, guys, that was the reason we couldn't stream. Okay, knight comes out to c3, putting pressure on e4. He takes and brings his rook to c8.
I like Gukesh's position with that pawn on c3, which is a little bit backward. Can it go to c4 now?
You mean this pawn?
Huh.
Yes, it can, but I think he might have taken it. So right now,
Yeah.
Gukesh could go knight a5 to c4, right?
Right.
That does look
I
like
like
an
that.
idea. He
Yeah,
does
he
play
goes knight a5.
bishop goes back and then puts his knight
Wow,
here.
this is nice. And now maybe he'll go b5. Bishop f4 there.
Yeah, bishop comes.
He's just trying to save his bishop, right? Not wanting to allow the exchange with the knight. Yeah, b5 by Gukesh. And another thing is, let's remember that there is an isolated pawn here for white.
Yeah.
And at some point, the rook lift can happen, attacking both these weaknesses here.
Yes. And I think Amruta, white can play a4 and get rid of it, right?
Oh.
He goes knight g5. What is his idea?
E6.
Maybe he wants to push the pawn. But if I push my pawn here, then later on, the queen can come and attack. That could be an idea.
Wow.
So that's the reason why he hasn't yet played.
Yeah,
And
it's a critical moment somewhere black needs to think, because even for moves like h6, yeah, can e6 be a possibility for white? That's the very first question. Yes, he does go e6. Of course, Bar says no, if you calculate accurately, it favors black. But what is that accurate calculation? What should Gukesh play now? He is not thinking means he is clear, Sagar. Takes the knight, takes, and right now the e5 pawn has been exchanged for the h7 pawn. Can we say that? Which is in favor of Gukesh. He has now ready for the central pawn break maybe with e5. But MVL has double bishop and Gukesh's knight on c4 is very strong. That's the reason the advantage is with Gukesh. Yes, he strikes in the center, e5, takes. Will he take with the knight or will he attack with the rook? Yes, rook takes, he takes. White cannot push the h pawn so easily. g5 is under pressure in that case. So queen f3 is played and Gukesh is thinking. Important is he must take care of his time this time, because last time he was down 1 minute. So that's something important. For Gukesh, he has an isolated queen's pawn on d5, and for MVL, he has two isolated pawns, c3 and a2. Doubles the rook there, g3, but is the h3 square weak, or does it not matter right now?
Oh, you're saying like the queen can get in here, yes?
Yes, at some point, could be an idea.
Wow, Amruta, that's a very, very smart idea here. And in fact, he can also just get in with the queen and try to threaten a back rank issue there.
Oh, nice. That would be nice.
By the way, Amruta, how did you like my analysis? I've just have done something very special.
For me?
Huh? No, not for you. But here, I can now analyze. I will show you what.
Random things is saying editor OP. Sound is good. Acha, chat to dekha hi nahi. Okay, fine. You show me what you did.
No, I'll show
Later.
you what
No
later,
problem.
yeah.
No problem.
But yeah, the bishop is now attacking the rook. So let's say, Amruta, you want to analyze something. Okay, the rook is attacked. Where to go with the rook? So
but if
now
you keep
look
switching
at
very
this.
quickly,
No,
will it
look
not
at this.
hang?
I can go rook e6 here. But instead, he goes rook to h5. And now, let's see what happens.
How about having two boards otherwise?
No,
Which
this
are
is,
like one
this
you
is
keep,
very,
you can keep
this is very
analyzing.
amazing, Amruta. I have found something which even only the chat can feel. Guys, I am using
Okay,
Stream
chat.
Deck.
What do you think of Sagar's?
They don't understand. It's the same feeling, but
Oh,
yeah.
okay. Got it.
By the way, today is Vidit versus Carlson as well, and he's attacking the b5 pawn now.
Yeah, it's
Okay,
like
Amruta, I like Gukesh's position
I love
right
his
now.
rook there
Yeah.
on h5. The
You
only
love
one.
it.
Yeah.
The rook feels a lot like cornered, no? There.
No, it feels like it loves his private space, and he's working on some creative idea over there and on a project and that kind of a thing.
But currently Gukesh is on 0 points. Amruta, look at this. So now when I click here, the analysis board is here, and now I can actually analyze here. Oh, but now the problem is that after bishop f1, the queen is kicked and the rook is hanging, and then we are back here.
Wow, that's a lot of activity you have to do, but if you don't have a problem, I don't have a problem. That's the whole point, Sagar. Amazing, very amazing. Queen h3 and then rook h4 was by Vishal, but exactly Vishal, you just saw what Sagar showed right now.
Is he going to sacrifice the bishop here?
I don't think immediately, but just increasing the
this
pressure.
Is hanging. Okay.
Increasing the pressure, Sagar.
Gukesh is increasing the pressure bit by bit. Rook comes to e1.
But once again, Gukesh down by 1 minute, Sagar. Once again. So that is a risky thing which I find. Can you go bishop takes e3? Does he win the pawn? Or is there rook?
Yeah,
something?
It looks like a nice pawn, but Amruta, maybe bishop takes and then the bishop is hanging here. But look at what Gukesh is doing. He's saying that it's okay to keep my king a little deep.
I don't understand. I love this position for black. It seems like the d pawn is dangerous. That rook is defending b5. Knight is lovely on c4. Only problem in black's position.
Huge problem.
Only. Guys,
King
what is the big... I was asking the guys.
I'm also a guy. Now the king is weak.
Yeah.
And now he's threatening to take here.
Okay, let's go king h7. Then I'm worried about the 7th rank.
Yeah, suddenly bishop comes here and then the rook joins in.
Maybe rook f5. Yes, but people in the chat were answering open king, weak king. That is great.
Yeah. King safety is the Mistadam, Rahman's Kitchen, Dhanish Salyan, Gattu Sai Teja. All are wonderful.
Oh
viewers.
My God, this is another blunder there because
Bishop
rook e7 is a big problem, and now the rook on h5 is as good as a pawn there.
This rook, which we were talking about,
it just kept working on the project, but it never, ever, got out.
Terrible private project. Amruta resigns.
Oh my God, that's Gukesh. 3 back-to-back losses for Gukesh.
Yeah.
That means imagine, Sagar, the amount of strength, mental strength he requires. And this is what we are looking at, striking back in the 4th game.
Yeah, I don't know if Gukesh will be able to recover.
Not striking back, I don't know about the result. But you don't have a choice. You have to play the next game no matter what.
Yes.
And what you know is you have to play, give your best.
Yes. But Amruta, Gukesh has gone for a fighting line. He has played the fantasy variation.
Oh, this is so complicated.
Yeah.
So in spite of all of this, he's not going like, okay, let's go for something simple, which at least, helps me to minimum have an equal position.
Correct.
Instead, he's like, do or die is fine to me.
And he's brought his bishop out.
Do you go b4? Yeah, so that c5 is...
You want to gain more space. Always, Amruta, you're looking for space in life and on the board.
No, I'm just looking for the pawns to be pushed, basically. Space is like a byproduct, Sagar.
True. Look at how white has got all his pieces huddled together, and maybe next move he wants to castle.
So tell me one thing, will Gukesh go e5 at some point, or will he maintain that e4 and d4 structure?
Well, I think if white castles, black castles, then e5 makes sense, but MVL has already sort of stopped that idea of e5. He plays, and now take.
Now is the diagonal on for white not weak? This one?
Oh, but look at what Gukesh has done, Amruta. He wanted to go in with a check, but MVL quickly castles, and bishop takes is met by queen takes. So he's completely fine with that position.
No, but he will not take the bishop, right? He will just castle right now, maybe?
He takes.
Okay.
Queen takes and queen d2. Oh, he's going into an endgame, and he feels that his position is superior in this endgame.
Right. Mahatma Gandhi says if anyone can come back from this setback, it's Gukesh only. I agree with you.
Oh, I like, Amruta, I like what Gukesh is doing. If now, let's try to analyze this position. Okay, queen b6, long castle, And now if a6 trying to kick the knight away, I go back, and if you take here, then I still take, queen takes, and guys, what is the winning move in this position for white?
Yeah, who's the fastest here? Very quickly, guys. Top 3 names will be read. Yes, Abhibhav, Abel, Dhanish, Vamshi, Amit, consolation prize.
Take on
Right
h7,
there.
king on h7, queen takes d4, and white is clearly winning. So Amruta, this is how we can quickly analyze, and we can get back to our main board here. Bishop c4, knight f6, knight c3 has happened.
Nice. Okay, what I like is at least long castle on different sides. Plus Gukesh is half a minute more.
Plus
I-
Gukesh's pawn is free to roll.
Yeah, plus his pieces are nice. But this time, only important thing is towards the last 2 minutes, I think Gukesh has to take care.
Yeah, I think he's able to hold his own against MVL for like 8 minutes out of the 10 minutes, but then when it goes to the last 2 minutes, he's making a mistake.
True.
But I look at black's pieces, no, they are very well positioned, and if MVL can get his rooks to the center, then Gukesh will be definitely under a lot of pressure. So yes, so should we push the pawn?
I like h3. I was gonna suggest that. Obviously, g4. You like to his pieces and kick them away. Bishop b3.
So
C2 is
Amruta wants
defended.
to go g4, g5.
Yeah,
Arey,
it's like just
let's
push
go.
the pawns and you get
But
the space anyway.
look at what MVL did. He did my plan.
Yeah, so it's amazing. So g4, bishop e6. Now what? Now you have to take on e6?
Yeah,
You have to take. Because you can't go d5. How many guys there?
okay, take. Hey, I have an idea. After queen takes, knight to f4, jump, and then control the d5 square and push.
No, I'm looking at g5. Like I'm.
No, but
then
g5
knight
you will
d5.
just settle here, no?
Oh,
well done, Gukesh.
nice. Gukesh is mixing both our ideas.
Yes.
Amazing.
Gukesh is mixing up things here. And now, can we push the pawn? Amruta, let's go for it.
Will it not be weak?
Let's not be afraid. Because see, if I go here g5 in this position, then the knight will come to d5. And that is a good blockade. But Amruta, here, white has a very powerful move. If you go d5, by the way, it's not good because of take, sorry, take, and mate. So that's the reason why he can't push
इतका
d5.
टेकून चालणार नाहीये.
But no, king b1 is the best move. Gukesh
What are you
finds it.
saying?
Yes,
King
because
b1?
you move your king away, and in the same variation, everything take will not work. And here's
Amazing.
again a small bit of analysis, so that if here knight d5, Amruta, now I take, and now what is the move here, guys, in the chat? What is the move that Gukesh has in mind in this position? Yes, Jyoti Devi, very good. Who else? What's the move? Awesome chess. Abhibhav Kumar, Danish Salyan, versatile genius. All of you are right. Knight takes e4, and that's just a free pawn. So that's the reason why, Amruta, he's gone b5. Look at this. He's gone for b5 in the position here. And then Gukesh went g5. Same thing happened. Takes, knight takes, and he's now pawn up. So MVL is going for counterplay. He's played his pawn up to b4.
Oh.
And he's
man.
trying to create play.
It's risky for both the sides because knight f6 check ideas are there for white.
Yeah.
And knight c3 check ideas are for black.
Yes.
A lot depends on the time. This time Gukesh has more time than
Oh,
Maxime.
that's a good one. Good catch there, Amruta. Now, do you take here? I think you take, right? What else do? You don't want to... Oh, there's another idea. You can push the pawn and then push the pawn. And just... Oh, he plays it. Gukesh goes for it.
I mean, for me, the c3 square looks really
Yes.
weak.
Yes.
So
And also the knight... But the knight controls it for the time being.
Mhm.
Can we now push here or...
But if you push, what if knight c3 3 check.
So according to the engines, b3 was a bad move. He should have played ab4 there, but okay, queen
B3
c6.
is very natural though. I mean, when you have less time, even
Yes.
if you make C3.
And Amruta, now can we
Yeah,
just
that
win
is
the
what I
pawn?
was looking at. What happens for that AB4?
Yeah, we can go ab4 here, but then there is rook e8, as you said, attacking the knight.
Knight C5, let's
If
say.
if the knight move, oh, that's a good move, because if I brought my rook to defend it, then I can ask the chat, what is the move here?
What is the move here?
Black to play, guys. What do you do? Yes, Priyanshu Sharma, you are right. Gukesh needs one win to get back into the groove. Yes, rook e4 is correct. Abhibhav, Danish. No, not Danish. Knight c3 is bad. Vinod, you are right. Take here, and then knight c3 check, and you win material and the game. So, Amruta, that was not what happened. In the game, something else happened here. He took on b4, took here. What a nice move, right? Because if you take queen takes, then the c2 is hanging and then the knight is hanging. So he played knight to c5, a pawn pushed forward, king moved up, queen came in here, and now what is his threat?
And now knight is pinned here. Let's not forget, because 1, 2, and 3 guys.
No,
here.
and also rook takes knight is a threat.
Ooh. So queen
Pawn
c3,
takes,
maybe you will
and
have to
then-
go queen c3, but that's another pin there. I don't like it.
No, but yeah, I
But
think
maybe it's forced.
no, Amruta, if you play queen, yeah, I think I like queen c3 because there's no a4.
No, A4.
That's a good idea.
And guys, do you have also any ideas? Keep suggesting all time the moves, your speed. It's speed chess, speed writing.
Chess championship, yes. Guys, at 6, oh, Gukesh actually didn't care, Amruta. What a smart move by Gukesh, rook h1. Did you see what he did there?
Oh, lovely. If rook takes c5, this is the question to
Take,
ask. Though we don't have much time.
What was the move that Gukesh had prepared?
Very quickly, guys, because we have Gukesh once again down on time. Maybe. Yes, Amit,
Rook e8.
MP, Beloglavi. Well done.
Okay, so in the
Yeah.
game that did not happen, Amruta, he played h6.
But now
Queen
he had
C3.
threatened rook c5.
Yes. And now he took rook e2 defending this pawn. And we are at the live position. Gukesh has 19 seconds. Once again, he's gone down on time. 48 seconds
But
for...
then he lost the g5 pawn. No, if he would have gone directly queen g3, still he was losing with queen g5.
Yes.
Oh, got it. Here at least at g5. Man, this is not easy. Rook e5. Rook e5, queen takes c5 was a blunder.
Yeah, no.
So rook
Okay, he
d2,
goes
doubles.
knight d5.
Queen a5. Why didn't he take the pawn?
Maybe it's too risky, Amruta, to open
that's
up
true,
the A
that's true.
file. So he went here. And Gukesh thinks that, endgames will suit him because he has these central pawns which are ready to roll. Queen moves to the side now.
Oh, queen h6.
Yes.
Why?
Well, I think he wants to just defend this pawn.
Oh, but I like Gukesh's move, rook g1.
Yes, and f6. Oh, his king is getting weak. His
Yes,
king is
and
getting
also the
weak.
queen on h6. Right now, it's not a good idea there.
Knight once again jumps in.
Queen
And,
c4 check.
his knight also gets a good square, but Gukesh
Wow.
very quick to move.
No, this gives an interesting feeling for Gukesh.
Just give up this pawn, and MVL is never going to
Nobody
take
wants
it.
to take any rook pawns actually somewhere. 95. Queen h7.
What a game, right? What a game. They're playing so fast.
3
A4.
seconds for Gukesh. He has to take care of the time.
Oh, he took the pawn. That's a
Knight
great
f4,
move.
queen e3
He's now winning. He's pawn up. Everything is fine. He just doesn't have. He has to keep his nose.
Yeah.
Against a player of MVL's caliber, keeping the nose is the most important thing. H4. Oh, he blunders a piece.
Still, it's not over, Sagar. He
This
can
is
hold.
hanging.
Oh, this was hanging, kya?
Yeah, that was the thing. He's blundered it big time, and now he's losing.
Oh, rookie.
No, queen takes.
Shit, he was so there. He was
there.
almost there.
Yeah, he was very close. In fact, we can very quickly
Yeah, please.
analyze what just happened there, because here, Amruta, he was better. If we look at how the moves happened, in fact, till this position, rook takes c5, it seemed like it was a mistake, but he should not have taken this. he should have played HG. And now the knight is hanging. And if you
FG?
play FG, then I will remove my rook with a check and then pick up this rook. And this would have led to a victory for Gukesh actually.
Okay.
And
got
he
it.
did not see it. And which is why we are now, he's
Yeah.
4 points down in the match. This is really unbelievable.
Correct.
Okay, now in this next game, e4, c6, d4, d5, e5, bishop f5. Gukesh goes for the Caro-Kann. And this line was a very old main line. I used to play it with black pieces when I was very young. And it is not a very great line. White gets a very small edge because he has the control in the center.
Right. How much good internet would matter, Sagar? Do you think it?
I believe Gukesh would have invested in good internet because, Amrita, just winning one match is equal to, getting 10 years of internet cost. Yeah, like the prize money is really high in such tournaments.
That's true.
So you really want to get the best internet facility. By the way,
That's true.
take,
Trial with Nikhil Roshan says, hi guys, more than 750 people are watching and not even 200 likes. Please like the stream and do subscribe, guys.
yeah.
Okay, this has gone into an end game. Maybe now, of course, it must be so hard for Gukesh, right? After losing 4 games in a row, it's a tough moment.
Yeah,
to keep
very tough.
fighting.
Very tough. I think it's very, very difficult to make a comeback, especially against a player of MVL's caliber. And by the way, let me just refresh because I think we've been. There were some moves that happened.
Okay. Oh, Travel with Nikhil Roshan, thank you for your message, member message. He's been a member for 14 months and a backer of Indian chess. Divyam says both Gukesh and Vidit are not the best in the world in blitz format. Today is gonna be a tough day, especially Vidit has to face Magnus.
True, true.
Got to ask how much prize money if they win one match.
I believe that just taking part in this tournament would be a good prize money,
Yeah,
but
maybe chat can help. in
you
the
guys
facts.
can
Yeah.
let us know. I think there is some definitely a circular for this event, and I think the winner gets as high an amount like $30,000 or something like that, which is close to 20 lakh rupees, 20
Got it.
25 lakh. Sachin, Gukesh is back home. By the way, Arjun is also going to play. He will play against Jan Nepomniachtchi because Ding Lijian pulled out from this tournament. So Jan is going to play.
Got it. Okay, so King F7 by Gukesh.
Already his position is slightly doubtful, Amruta, because if you see, White has a queenside majority while Black's majority is a little bit crippled here.
He has to somehow try and push those pawns, but then not easy. Also now the rook on 7th rank.
Yeah.
Do you simply challenge the rook
No,
for the
also,
exchange?
also threatening bishop c5
Yeah.
to pin this and to win this. He pushes the pawn. And now can we go? By the way, Travel with Nikhil Roshan says the championship has $150,000 prize fund. If we multiply that by $8, yes, which is 80, then that's close to 1.2 crores. The tournament features the best blitz and bullet players. And already, Amruta, the prize pool for the speed chess qualifiers. The qualifier is 10,000. So even those who qualified here, like Vidit qualified, he won something like $5,000 already, I believe, by just qualifying. And look at the pressure. 1, 2, 3. Is this a piece that is hanging now? What is the way in which you save it? Just 96, right? That looks... Oh, he resigned?
No, his internet? Why? Because he can't resign here. Come on, he has 2 lakh 49 minutes. What's wrong with knight e6? Knight d4, kya?
Yeah, that look, let's analyze actually. Knight e6. I think what Gukesh did not like. Oh, I get it. Take, 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 knight d4, and that's gone.
Oh, so yeah, resign is possible then.
But here he had an intermezzo which was knight f4, threatening this check, and maybe that is what
But
was missed.
rook e3, you stop the
If
check.
rook
Knight
e3, I
d5.
take this. And actually, this was still fighting. Maybe some chances there, Amruta.
Oh, but then the next game is not starting?
No, I think they have a break now because they played 5 games.
Is the break normally after number of games? I thought it is a time based, right? Time bound.
Yeah, it is after time, but I think the game has not begun yet, the next game. So I believe that it is over. I don't think that it's a break. Yeah.
Okay. So tell me something. By the way, we have these two boards right now on our screen. We don't need that small board, na then?
Which small board?
On OBS.
Which one?
This board, a live board.
That's okay.
Achha, when you analyze, we can still see the live board, you mean?
Yeah, I mean, analysis also happens here, but that's okay.
Okay, okay, it doesn't make much sense.
But this is good. This is good. Like when I do this, then this comes. It's very nice. This is the first time I've put generally on our stream deck, which is here, which is a very nice little box where we can change scenes. Whenever I want to change a scene, I can go here, it changes the scene. But I have never ever put a source as a change. But this is the first time I'm put a source. So it just changes the board.
Acha. So one more question, Sagar. We have something missing here. Just thinking. Okay. Got it.
Actually, we have the timer missing.
Timer. Yeah.
But I don't know. I didn't get the timer. So
okay. Got it.
Maybe if I get.
Kishore says this amount will be awarded to the winner. Will be approximately 93,551. That is $110,000. And the second place finisher will get around 66 lakh, 13,444 rupees. Oh, in Indian rupees, that's the conversion.
Wow.
That's huge. Gavaskar says yesterday Gukesh and Prag received 20 lakh prize money.
Yes.
For the recent achievements from his school. Madhav Vora asks how to push rating from 1350. How many hours practice needed in a day?
I think number of hours is not very critical, Madhav. What you do is very important. So if you are practicing well, you should be able to perform better. And very important is to understand where you are going wrong. And I think many times it's good to go to someone who is a little more experienced than you and try to figure out what is going wrong. Because 1350, how do you reach the next stage? Generally, you are making similar kind of errors all the time. Could be opening errors, could be middle game errors, could be end game, and could also be sometimes the same errors, like many people don't know the opening theory and just keep playing the same trappy line.
Yeah, of course. And you're 1300. Definitely you should start working on some end games and understanding the bishop and knight, firstly how they work. So Silman and reassess if you
bishop
can
trying to understand the
minor
imbalances. I think the imbalance theory playlist on ChessBase India is a very good one that can really help you.
Yeah, for sure. Mahatma Gandhi has some good books that you can recommend for end games, intermediate players.
In fact, Amruta, I was thinking that in the breaks, I can actually show them Gukesh's Fritz trainer, which we have made the video course on attack, and that could be something very interesting. Because
attack is kind of, I mean, if you play, let's say, a tournament with 9 rounds, of course you will be having some games where you are attacking.
Yeah.
It's a very universal. Attack, defense.
So
That sounds
maybe
good.
we can have a look at it. So
Yeah,
that
please
I
show.
think a very good way to improve for all of you here is
But
to get
Mhm.
Gukesh and Vidit's video course, which we are just promoting here. With the link is in the description. It can really help you to get better.
Okay, that's also to answer his question for specifically endgames. I think Silman's endgame is one universal book you should have. It has different levels, a lot of levels. It also has test positions and chapter wise. So very good book, no doubt. Apart from that, if you want something slightly advanced but you want to know theoretical positions, then there is 100 endgames you must know, 100 endgame patterns you must know. So that is also there. And yeah, My System is a very good book, which has a lot of nice principles, includes a lot of things. Sachin says, did you read my email on my tournament experience? I'm playing another one end of October.
Yes, I read it, Sachin. And I think we wanted to also publish it. But yeah, I think we forgot or it just missed out. So I'll check it out again. But thank you for
Gaurang's
sharing.
Gaurang's Tech asks Sagar, if you're 1800, how to improve?
Yeah, I think at every level it's the same thing that you need to work on your.
Yeah. Also, Sagar, don't you think that suppose one is whatever level you are, and imagine you are watching right now Sagar slow and steady with Biswa, for example, or his GM. What's the name of the series? Improve your grandmaster,
Grandmaster chess.
yeah, grandmaster chess, where he asks 10 questions and you can actually write, and you have other four people also solving there. You can pause and you can write. So the way you do it, how much intensity you put, how much sincerity you put, really can make a difference. So the same videos, the same thing, even if you look after a point, it's going to be very useful because you will be grasping different things there. So yeah, for sure. बाय द वे ट्रैवल विद निखिल रोशन सुपर चैट, सागर भाई मेरा रेटिंग 900 है, 1 करोड़ जीतने के लिए कितनी करनी पड़ेगी रेटिंग? एक मासूम सा सवाल। 1 करोड़ जीतने के लिए केबीसी में जाना पड़ेगा, जनरल नॉलेज इंक्रीज कर।
हाँ, चेस में थोड़ा
एटलीस्ट वो ज्यादा चांस है देन विनिंग इन चेस।
Yeah. By the way, Amrita, game has started. E4, C5, Knight f3, D6, and MVL would have played his favorite, Najdorf. But actually, Gukesh took here with the queen, Knight C6. He pins here with the bishop. And now, bishop breaks the pin. The queen goes back. Pawn comes up. You want to develop your bishop there. Castles, bishop g7, pawn to c4, knight f6, knight c3, short castles, h3, rook c8 played, and now Gukesh takes, bishop e3. He's maybe just hinting at taking this pawn. It's a risky pawn, so MVL saves it. Rook c1. And White's position does look slightly preferable, Amruta, because he has more space, but MVL is ready to actually sacrifice material. Now, very important here to understand why you could not take the pawn. And Amruta, the thing is that after b5, if I take, and I go and take this pawn here, then b5, take, and I go take this pawn, then after bishop takes e4, I lose the very important central pawn. So
Right.
that's the reason why here Gukesh went knight up to the position, and then after b4 he took rook takes, and we are on the live board.
And actually, the b4 pawn looks a little weak. Very surprised. You also have b2,
Oh, he can
which is
take
weak.
the pawn, right?
Which one? Bishop takes b2, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, he can. I think rook c4.
But I think Gukesh's move knight to d5 was a little bit too hurried, right? He could have played knight e2 as well.
I think Gukesh wants to attack Sagar because maybe.
But he's just
Or he
lost
just
the
wants
pawn.
to exchange.
And now just bishop. Oh, if
No,
you
he
go
won't lose. He will always recover. Bishop d4 is
Oh,
there.
here's the point, Amruta. If you play bishop c3, I have a3. And then if you take the pawn, your bishop is hanging. And if you're too greedy and you go this side, then your king is a little bit
Right.
exposed and my queen and bishop can go and attack.
Yeah, so it's not so simple for black. Also, one thing Gukesh really needs to do is to have more time, no matter what. Even if it is not best chess, it's fine. But time is very
Oh,
important.
he gave
now.
up the pawn, Amruta, and now Gukesh has an outside passed pawn,
Oh,
which is a nice thing to have.
but also an isolated pawn there on d5. So, can black attack that?
No, but okay, it's not so easy.
To
And
attack,
now
yeah?
can we go if I like Gukesh's position already. But as you said, Amruta, the rook could come
But
inside
it's not easy
here.
to go c5.
Where?
c5.
No, c3 is there. Here is the square for the rook to enter and then attack the queen. Actually, for Gukesh, he goes, oof. I just get a feeling that Gukesh is getting outplayed in such equal positions.
g3, huh?
Aditya says, I'm still waiting for a reply on the mail I've sent on 19th August. Aditya, what was the mail about?
By the way, Narendra says video on Aditya was amazing. Lots of learning. Boy is very talented and wishing him to reach 2700 plus.
Thank you. Thank you, Narendra. And
Yeah.
MVL is slowly, and MVL's moves are much easier, I feel somehow, because in blitz chess the more weaknesses you have, the tougher it is to hold on to everything.
But then why can't you go a4? Like, at least your pawn is pushed, or is it a bad idea there? Because
can,
with a4
you
you
can.
have ideas like bishop b6 and a5, and
Yeah, that's
somehow it seems a little more natural to go for.
I agree, and I think a4 is just very very natural. We can actually analyze here.
Oh, I
because
understand.
after
Because when
a4,
rook c8,
rook c8,
yeah,
bishop
and now
b6,
bishop b6 is a rook c, queen a6,
check.
and then you will enter on f1, Sagar.
But I can go rook b5 blocking you. But then you can go rook a1 attacking here.
And
then
then
I can
a5?
push the pawn. Then you can come from here. So it does feel like white's position has more potential. Sorry, black's position has more potential. That's why Gukesh first went with his bishop. MVL went back. Queen came here. And he's trying to trade off the queens because the endgame is superior for him.
Still, no, after queens are traded, then the king has a clear route to come to e5 and attack the isolated pawn.
Yeah.
But still, it's a little dangerous because look at this bishop. Without the queens, the pawn seems like reaching a7.
Right. Oh, he keeps the queen. And by the way, we have a super chat.
For the first time by Ishan.
Ishan
Sahani.
says, my current rating is 1300. You and Samay made me fall in love with chess. I want to meet you both someday. Well, we look forward to it, Ishan. And he says, do you have some offline chess clubs in Delhi? Love you, sir. Ishan, we don't have one in Delhi yet, but we have one in Mumbai and Indore. And we are going to soon start one in Ahmedabad, one in Lucknow, and one in Pune. Hopefully in Delhi very soon. Because I think whenever we've spoken about a chess club anywhere, people
Delhi
have always asked when in Delhi. And I think that is something which we need to seriously think about. When are we going to do something in Delhi?
But also remember, in Delhi, there's always usually in Jan, a very, very big tournament happening. And that's an experience to play.
True. By the way, Amruta, here there was a big moment for MVL. He could have gone rook to a8 and then put more pressure here. And actually that would have led to the loss of the pawn. But instead he gave a check. That's why Gukesh's bar went up again. Rook c8, bishop e3 hitting the queen, queen e1, and now rook c4. So all that Gukesh wants is to push his a pawn down the board. Guys, will Gukesh win his first game today? If he manages to win just one game, he will be back. But we are be waiting for that.
It's all, so as you said, it's all about this a pawn, yeah? Like when when students are studying, it's like maths में 100 out of 100 मिल सकता है, बाकी का तो पता नहीं. Hindi, Marathi, English, whatever, you can't score 100%. What was his score, by the way?
Who's?
Yours.
You were asking
In
Gukesh?
Hindi
I was
or
very good at Hindi.
English.
Amrut, I was very good.
You're very good in languages, yeah?
I'm very good at
Talking. You're very good in doing badbad.
Oh, but now he's
Queen
winning.
D8 and
He's
now
winning.
Can you go
Bishop
rook c6?
d6. Why not?
Or
And
rook
then
c6.
a5, a6. Yes, place it.
Oh, because now no queen d7, no queen c8. So that queen, which otherwise wanted to, get some activity, has nothing. And the pieces are so passive. So a5.
Yeah, true. By the way, Aditya, we will respond back to your email. And Kimaya, thank you so much for becoming a member. And meanwhile, Gukesh is pushing his pawn down the board. MVL trying to create play on the king side. But g4 is met with h4 and h4 is met with g4. So somehow it's very difficult to open up the position.
Wow. And निखिल रोशन से सागर भाई एक दिल्ली में खोलो ना क्लब, मैं संभालता हूँ उसको. अरे क्या बात है
For sure.
निखिल.
Nikhil Roshan, if we start, we will make sure
Definitely.
that.
Okay, so one thing in MVL's position is they are just completely non-coordinated.
Yes, it's like us.
We coordinated,
No,
Sagar.
Amrita, it's
Very
just like
amazing
our life.
coordination.
It's the life we live.
Okay, and later on, I need to understand how you keep traveling.
No, it's
Yeah,
just-
you have to be in home.
it's not just oh, but now he's pushed, and you see Amrita now they are trying to sort of get back. Queen f5, a7.
Okay, if bishop c7 and queen b7.
No,
Okay,
if now
fine.
here he wants to come in with a check.
And then queen d1, is it a perpetual?
No, you can just move your king to h2 because this is defended.
So that's why bishop c7 not possible. You get it?
But why? I can go queen c6.
Queen c6 should be
Winning.
done.
Takes.
And now queen c6.
Oh, but now he's opened up this. Why? But why?
But what else did he have? Acha,
He could have
just
pushed
to
the
maintain.
pawn, right?
Still, it is clearly better, no?
Yeah, but why to give this open file? Something may happen, right?
But g4 is weak. Look, queen e2, the threat is rook takes g4 check.
But he's
Oh,
lost
he
his
lost the
pawn with
d5
check.
pawn.
And now if he goes here, there is another check.
Okay, go queen e4. No risk.
No. Oh.
Why? What's the problem? Acha, you can never kick away the rook.
Yeah,
which is
now it's
blockading
not
that
so easy
pawn
to
on
win
7th
because
rank.
black's pawns will start to also roll in the center.
Okay, in a way, rook c. So white's plan is 1, 2, 3, and 4. That's why bishop on e5 because he wants to push d5.
Okay, so Amruta's plan is like here, 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 which is very tough, as she rightly mentioned. Pawn pushes forward and the rook cannot go there.
But still go rook c4 with the idea of f4.
No, Gukesh is still winning, but I can tell you, Amruta, it's very difficult to win in such a position with 15 seconds. But his plan is now to pull back the bishop and go in here, but MVL has taken care of that square.
Now, do you go f4 or you don't play f4?
He played it. And
And now bishop
check.
d4 check.
Do we go e5?
Oh, I don't know that about that. But
E5.
king f3.
Amruta, e5 was a beautiful
Okay, but we
blunder.
don't have time.
Okay, we
King
won't do this.
f3. Why did he not go king f3? Oh, rook endgame, it's a draw.
Yeah, now this is MVL is just so tricky. In fact, MVL could even win this, right?
No, not really, because g5, king g5, rook
He's
e5.
just going for a draw.
Okay,
Okay.
1 second for Gukesh.
But at least he got a draw.
Yeah, at least.
At least first point in this tournament, in this match for Gukesh, half a point. But was completely winning. This just goes to show how difficult it is to beat a player like MVL. He's a
In Blitz. Yeah.
he's the world blitz champion. You remember, Amruta, when we had gone to Poland, he had won it.
Oh, right, with Duda, the playoff was there, and then he.
Yeah. Knight b5, attacking here, e5.
Knight f6. E4 is
Yeah,
attack.
E4 is attacked now. And actually, this is some kind of a weird Sveshnikov that we are seeing on the board, because somehow the knight is a little bit, you know how Sveshnikov happens.
Yeah, F3 you had to play. Maybe it's favorable for black. This opening is favorable for black.
It's
Somehow Gukesh has managed to.
No, it's a normal position. I believe it's still preparation for both players, I think.
Really?
Yeah. And now the knight has nicely placed itself. The other knight will join into the center in the party. You can go bishop e7 and castles.
No, but white had to waste two moves, Sagar. Knight c3, knight d5. Okay, maybe.
He's taken
Maybe.
here and he's gone back. And now MVL says, I have the bishop pair and also the center. Gukesh says, I have the knights and my knights can jump in. I don't know if the knights are so valuable, Amruta. What is your thought?
Oh no, they are very good right now. G6, bishop g7, castle, and at some point, Gukesh will start attacking. Oh, bishop on h6. Look at that e3 square, Sagar.
Yeah.
कहाँ गया e3 square?
Oh, he's taken here. And Amruta, now the f5 square could get weak with the queen attacking this way.
The only thing is, little bit of weaknesses are not mattering here, right? In this blitz tournament. Maybe Gukesh has to get his kind of positions where he has to start. He is always, you see, he was always converting many of them. It was in the time pressure that he's blundered.
No, he's getting his kind of position. Like this one is his kind of position. You have the open G file. You can double up the rooks. You have these pawns, pawn mass in the center. It does look his kind of position.
Rook g6. Now maybe bishop f4 and rook h6 in the air. Also rook on double. Yeah, rook g8.
Or Amruta, knight can jump here. Actually, that seems even more powerful. Because once you have to push your pawn to g3, I can already think of playing. Oh, he goes bishop here. Maybe he wants to chop off the knight. And Gukesh goes.
Said, knight h5.
And now there's a big fork incoming. You have to protect against it.
g3. That's why MVL had his bishop on h4.
Yeah. Take. And now, Amruta, at some point I can take here.
Yeah. Oh, that looks
Take,
great.
check, and then the rooks would be hanging. Oh, this is really a threat. Actually, rook takes pawn. So let's say if I'm careless and I play here b3, then I think rook takes g3 is just very strong. Take, knight takes, and now if you go here, you lose this rook, and if you go on the g file, you lose this rook with a check.
Nice. So that's a strong threat. MVL is thinking. He's down to 3 minutes 20 seconds.
So you
Sagar is like for a beginner when he finds a pin. Oh yeah, I found the answer. I'm so happy.
Yeah.
I like that, Sagar. So much. Feeling the joy of your little solutions.
But
there.
I like Gukesh's position. And you know, he will just move this rook up, then shift it here. Guys, Gukesh is launching an attack. And if you want to learn attack with Gukesh, then that is the video course he's made with ChessBase India. It's the first link in the description. Attack like a super GM with Gukesh. And this is how he attacks. He builds it up slowly.
And Sagar, did you observe for the first time? Look at the time difference. He has almost 4 minutes and 1.5 minutes more than MVL. This game, you can bet, Sagar, Gukesh is going to convert this. It's going to be his first win.
Yes,
That's what I believe.
Could be he play a good move by MVL, and Gukesh quickly shifts his queen.
Because he's going to go queen f6, queen h6.
Yes, he's getting his queen in there. And knight e2 by MVL, maybe he's just overprotecting this square and trying to unleash the move pawn push here. That could be his idea. Very good move. And I think Gukesh may want to push the pawn, right?
Achha. Or I thought even if rook g6 maybe.
You mean this rook?
No, that g5 rook. So that if
then
f4 then
you lose
e4.
this pawn.
Oops, that's a blunder.
Yeah.
Okay, Gukesh must make sure that he makes a move within 10 seconds so that he's 1 minute more than MVL. chat में कुछ भी चल सकता है.
Mahatma
Like,
Gandhi is saying, I would
Yeah.
love positional courses more than attack.
then you should
Mahatma
look at with
Gandhi-
its calculation.
Yeah, maybe you can go
That's
for
not
with it.
positional still. But,
Guys, do like the stream because it's the only stream in the world where we have Gukesh, we have MVL, we also have Mahatma Gandhi in the chat as someone there. We have so many interesting people. Um, yes,
Yeah.
Manav, most likely the chess club in Ahmedabad, we will write an article because we are looking for volunteers who would like to be the club captain, and we will start very soon. I think in this month, most likely.
Yeah.
Knight f6. He goes back. Oh, and he pushes the pawn. And now, Amruta, if you...
Yeah, that is the reason because now you have
this
to move
is a
the rook.
weakness now. This is a
Rook h5
weakness.
is forced.
No, but if you
rather.
play here fe, and then...
Oh shit! But the e4. Okay, can you go e4?
Oh,
Intermezzo. ये इतना amazing move लगा तुमको?
I forgot about that move. I thought Gukesh was in trouble.
Ah.
But now he's not. Yes, and now if he can block this diagonal and then move his knight here, that would be nice.
And then he has a forever passed pawn on e4, which is amazing
Yeah.
for blitz.
I really liked your intermediate move.
Thank you.
But I really like the knight here, which is putting pressure here. The rook. Actually, Gukesh's rook is like, भाई ये Gukesh को क्या h5 पे रखने का हमेशा?
He loves rook lifts actually.
The only thing good that was happening for Gukesh was that he had more time. But the problem is now he does not have that extra time.
But he will find in whatever time he has, he'll find something.
Yeah.
Something creative. And especially when White's king is, struggling there, the knight is going to be more active for Gukesh.
Yes.
By the way, Dhanish has any plans in Mangalore? No, not right now.
Mangalore?
We'll visit in July.
Mangalore, our favorite place.
Yeah. But there's a rating tournament happening soon there, so
Oh,
you
pawn
should
up
check
to
it out.
e3 and he wants to give a check. And Gukesh is actually now doing very well.
Gukesh can draw with knight f2, knight h3 check. I mean, if at all you want to, that's what I'm saying. You
Right.
would not want to.
But he's trailing in the match, so he wants to play for a win.
Yes, he should.
And he
No
goes
doubt
king
about
g8.
that. Chesspoon says, a suggestion, can we have a course by Vishy sir? Please, just like the Gary Kasparov masterclass.
Yeah, we should
We'll
plan.
try, we'll try.
Actually, we should plan it with Vishy someday. Would be amazing. But also Vishy is busy, right? He's playing now at the European Club Cup very soon. So we'll see him in action in classical chess. He would want to get his India #1 spot back, perhaps, from Gukesh.
Okay, rook c1. Is Maxim eyeing for things like c5 break?
Yes, absolutely.
Gukesh has 20 seconds more than MVL, but he has to make sure that he is able to keep that time. What does he do now?
He's not able to find a way to get through, Amruta.
Yeah, it's not easy also, Sagar.
Because
Maybe
you need a pawn to actually make inroads. So I was thinking, can we push the rook and then push the pawn forward? But it looks too slow. White is getting
now
his...
with rook c1, there's a clear-cut idea there.
Yeah.
Oh my god. And then, or do you keep this rook on h6? Okay, he kept on g6. Maybe with the idea of doubling the rooks here. So that's the reason king went to g1. So what's the problem if you go rook h6 here?
I think
Because
he'll
this is
just
attack.
push the pawn forward.
Where? Here? You mean h4?
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Why not? But you can start with rook here so that then you can double. Oh, he goes b6 and he's saying that you can come and take the pawn. Is that
he's
really,
given a pawn.
Is that really what he's saying?
Maybe with that he wants to go rook h3.
So look at this. If you play b6, you take this pawn. Then he wants to go rook takes maybe.
What?
Takes.
What a nice
knight
trick
takes.
there.
King takes. And now queen e4. Getting in with the queen. Guys, what a brilliant
Rook h6
attacking
check.
idea that he has. Gukesh.
Oh, but
B6.
MVL did not capture
He
it.
did not take it. He pushed his pawn forward here with b4 and then came rook h3, c5, and actually MVL very, very smart. But Gukesh wants to get in from the other end.
Okay, Gukesh now has 20 seconds. MVL is thinking he's 35 seconds, but that king on G1 definitely weak. Let's not forget, this king is also weak. There can be a back rank if this queen is
100%.
not controlling the C8 square.
I think that was the another reason why he moved his queen there, Amruta.
Uh-huh.
And Gukesh has 20 seconds. MVL also 20. Pawn pushes
B6
forward.
is a mistake.
He takes here. What a
Oh,
move.
knight f3 check is threatened.
No, but if rook takes, there was some
Queen.
rook G3 ideas perhaps. He goes rook E6. This is huge now. Check coming in. C3.
Yeah,
There
but
is
now
a check
check.
coming in here as well.
But there is queen b1 check as well and queen f1 check. Is it a mate in two? Queen b1, queen f1.
No, Amruta, just come back. Rook E8 is safe.
I don't know. Queen b1 check. What is the plan? Nah, queen c1. Queen
He
c1.
played it. Knight C1. Check. Oh, queen takes. There was knight F3 fork. What a move by Gukesh. I think he's winning this, guys. This is a brilliant attack
2
by
seconds.
Gukesh.
2
He's
seconds
winning.
for
He's winning.
Gukesh.
Queen E3. Rook.
He has
He's
to
rook
not-
up. He's rook up. White one.
Because time. Oh my god, dead winning this was, and he played so amazing.
And
towards
you know,
the
Amruta,
end.
here in the final position after this, he just had to play rook takes pawn and he's winning the queen.
This 1 second increment is so tough
Yeah, it's very, very
for
tough.
such a position. Like you need to play a lot of bullet, yeah. And Gukesh, as we know, is not
In fact, Gukesh could have also gone Amruta rook E1 check here and won the queen.
So there are 100 ways, but when you have 1 second, your mind is not to the best of capability, right, over there.
Yeah, maybe.
With 1 second increment.
I also used to make these mistakes, but I mean,
Yeah.
I am me and Gukesh is Gukesh, so there is a difference between us. E4, C5. I guess
all of it is Sicilian.
for
It is,
Gukesh,
it's
playing
it's
online chess is not so easy, yeah, for him.
online and blitz. It's a learning, but what is not easy is important. Makes you tough.
Swaroop says, I don't think Gukesh
Oof.
plays online. He has no sense of time. Yes, but maybe he can get into the form at some point because he is getting good positions against MVL. And look at this
I
move by
think
Gukesh. He gave up a pawn, Amruta. And then another pawn.
It shows his rage,
Yeah.
of losing that position.
He wants to
I like
beat
it.
him.
I like it. I like it. It's
Uh,
a better way to keep fighting than being disappointed.
Yes.
not to even try something like different.
Dhairya, yes, we are going to stream today with its match against Carlson, and we are also going to most likely stream Arjun's match on 14th. And Chess Pune, you can come to our club on this Saturday, and get a membership of 100 rupees per year. It's a very nominal fee. You also get a card, and then you can play in our Saturday events.
Nikhil Roshan says 132 more likes for 500. Guys, please like. Okay, 4 minutes, 10 seconds. Sagar, after the game gets over, you don't get even 1 second
Yeah.
to think.
That's actually good sometimes. C4, I really like this.
For people who overthink is actually not good.
Yeah. Actually, Amruta, this is a very good opening system, but look at MVL's calmness, right? He's just playing around this pawn. He's like, if you take here, say for example, you take here, then I'll just simply take with the bishop. I'm okay with it. Like take, bishop takes, and I have clearly very nice development. So Gukesh is actually investing time to try and figure out what is the way in which he can create play. And look at the move he's played.
Rook lift, another. Mujhko bhi to lift kara de.
Yeah, what a move. Yeah, what a move. Because now he wants to take and take. This is why Gukesh is so special, guys. He can come up with some very interesting ideas in any position.
That's true. And that's why when there is a little more time, his creativity, the way he's able to work around it is definitely way different. But
Ooh,
F5,
he
and
blundered.
that's a big blunder.
He's blundered, but why?
Let's ask the chat. Why is F5 a big blunder?
I
And
feel-
will Gukesh also find
I
it?
feel he
Don't-
should take.
Tell the
Because
moves,
after
Sagar.
pawn takes his check here. This is what I feel.
Acha, you were also finding with us. Let's see. But he did not take there.
Oh, No,
He went 95
he went
instead of knight
95.
takes
But
d4.
you know, Amruta, what was the winning move here?
Hmm.
The winning move was knight d2, attacking the queen and queen h5.
Oh, it was a slightly tough move, I would
Very
say.
tough, very
Because
tough.
for
It was
blitz,
not easy. But that was a great idea, because once you play knight d2, let's say the
Queen
queen
b4, let's
goes
say.
to b4, you come in with a check, king f8,
Yeah, now what?
and d takes, and there is a mate here.
Oh, and bishop e6, rook e6.
Yes, and then knight e6.
Queen
If you
f5.
take queen f5, and this is a winning position because
yeah.
this is hanging, and if you come up here, I have a fork. So that was the winning idea here, but that was not to be found. In fact, Gukesh played the second best move, which is a check here.
But still, he's alert. Knight e5
Yeah.
with the idea of a check.
Check, and then it happened like bishop e5, queen check, king here, rook e5. He's still better. Bishop e3, and he has a good position.
And material is equal, right?
Yeah.
No, Gukesh is a pawn down, Sagar. Material right now is not equal. For now, he's a pawn down. But of course, look at the black king. It's so weak. Okay, this is definitely a game Gukesh should make sure he doesn't land into this time pressure with 5 seconds, 10 seconds, because I think that 1 second increment is really tough on him. Takes.
I agree.
Yep. Knight d5 now. Okay, one thing is f5 is weak at some point. Bishop d4 and queen f5 is in the air right now. Bishop f7 attacking the knight. But there is a fork. Oh, is Gukesh simply winning the material? Exchange. He is winning the exchange. Is there any counter attack for black? No, this queen cannot attack the rook here. So that's not possible. This queen... Wow, Gukesh is winning material. Queen b4, and now you just... Do you want to take, or do you actually want to give a check? There's no mating net. Maybe best is to just simply take it. Mardo, you're winning the material, just take it. Okay, Gukesh is winning a full rook right now, because it's not even like after 98, he's winning an exchange. The knight cannot be taken. It will try to save itself. Why is he thinking so long? Is he calculating knight d7? I'm very surprised. Why is he taking such a long time there? He needs to play. Ashish, that match is on 14th, and Arjun is playing with Nepo because Ning has backed out. So, yeah. Is it true that Gukesh is still thinking? Okay, this is definitely a little bit worrisome. Or has it stuck here? I can't believe it can get stuck. Queen b4. No, Gukesh can't think such a long time. Can he? Oh yes, he was thinking for such a long time. He was trying to calculate something very creative. But why, Gukesh? Why? Here he takes on d4, queen takes d4, and he takes on f5. He's like, I don't even care about your rook. Never expected something like this, that he's not going to take the rook. And now MVL saves it, but it's a big blunder. Queen f3, and now what is happening? There is a check here. Rook takes f7. He is winning a piece, but this is attack. This is attack. Checkmate in one is threatened. Back rank. Gukesh has 1 minute. So that way, I think he's going to end this game very soon. It's not going to be going on any 1 second or something like that. Rook f7, queen takes b6. Yes, he's lost the piece, but the king, it's going to be over. Rook g7. Oh, nice. No, this is something which is going to be over. Finally, the first win by Gukesh with the white pieces. And now we go to the next game. Gukesh is black. And I'm sure with this win, are things going to change? Sagar, you were not here and Gukesh just won his first game. Where were you?
Yes, I thought that
How
I
did you
should
go?
go away to break the sort of thing that was going on, right, Amruta? because he was losing many games. So I thought maybe I won't be here and now he can win. So maybe every time he gets closer to winning, I'll just move away. Okay, just want to see how he won at the end. Can I see?
Towards the end. Yeah, but there was a very surprising moment even in that game, Sagar, actually speaking.
Yeah, I'm just
I
going
was
to
a
check.
little bit worried over there when he played 21st move bishop d4. He just did not take the rook at all.
That was
And
the
he took
best
a-
move.
What?
Take the rook.
Yeah.
So he took
and
here.
he took here and he was going for something very creative, I believe. And yeah, rook d8.
Actually, he should have taken this pawn as per the engine analysis. But after take...
Yeah, you feel like you've got a life, you want to save that rook. That's what you feel.
And now here... Oh, nice. He finished it with a
the
nice...
seventh rank. And that too, he had 1 minute on the clock. Like, it's the first game which ended so soon.
Right.
They didn't go under 10 seconds. So this is what if Gukesh is able to keep
Hmm.
his time in hand.
Right.
I think things can start changing for him. Okay, going to the next game. They are all today is Sicilian, yeah? All games
Sicilian
are
day.
Sicilian.
It's
So-
your day. It's your favorite opening.
Right.
But
And now-
MVL has gone for the double fianchetto. He's going to put
Hmm.
one bishop here, one bishop there.
But generally, it's not a very, what to say, worrisome thing. So I would say, I would like to see how Gukesh is going to face this.
No, just put the bishop and castle. I think that's just a simple way to play, right? Oh, he takes.
He takes on d4.
Okay. Takes. And now, oh, he plays b. This is what Gukesh does, Amruta. He's always on the alert because if now... if
Let's
we-
start the chat. If C takes b5,
if
it's not.
Yeah, so
over,
take b5. If you take here, what is the problem? What is the move that Gukesh has come up with? Yes, trigonometry, Harish, Abhinav, Chirag, user 247, Rahul Gupta. The move is check, Amruta, and this is what he wants to do because here you can take, king takes, and then maybe play this endgame. But it is also possible that he doesn't want to give a check at all, and he may want to take this because if you take
Oh my
queen
God.
takes, I have bishop developing here. So that could be the way in which
So
he
for
wanted to.
compensation with e4 hanging, queen c1 incoming. Yeah, all of that looks very exciting. So what happened? What did MVL play?
MVL did not even touch the pawn. He just developed his bishop.
Okay.
Gukesh had to play here because I think if you were greedy, then the pawn would have pushed forward, attacking the knight and the rook. So that's the reason why he put his bishop here. Knight to d2, pawn takes, knight takes, pawn d5. Wow, that is crazy chess by Gukesh. I don't like it so much because bishop takes, pawn takes. It just opens up the king totally. But I guess Gukesh has things figured out. He first gives a check.
Maybe he's just going to castle or what? Next move?
No, he takes with the knight. Bishop takes pawn. Bishop
MVL
e5.
is also completely.
No, I think
fearless here.
MVL has gotten a great position. Gukesh maybe taking too many risks here.
But I'm not sure with the king on f1. I mean, this could go in anyway.
Yes, but why did Gukesh have to play here d5? I mean, could he not have just developed and castled? Maybe yes, he was a bit afraid that he was strategically worse.
Yeah, because after b5, you have kind of given him a queenside pawn majority somewhere. So you have to play dynamic if you go b5.
Yeah, but
But this
does
is blitz.
seem-
This is blitz.
This is
Sagar.
blitz.
You are not going to play exact perfect chess like classical chess. You're going to bring out new ideas. So, queen h5.
So queen comes in. He's trying to take this pawn because if you push the pawn as you were planning, then this is hanging.
I never planned f6.
Okay. I thought you said f6, but maybe it was just my imagination.
Yeah, illusion.
Hmm.
Sagar?
Hmm.
अच्छा इसको हिला
Rook g6. Rook comes up.
Okay, but what if queen takes h7? Are you losing a pawn, Sagar?
I think that's maybe a pawn which Gukesh doesn't care too much about. It's anyway a weak pawn, and I think MVL also doesn't want it. He goes with a check.
Oh, but
King
now
comes
queen
back.
h7?
Yeah,
I
I
don't
guess
know.
he might.
I think that pawn looks good. Yeah, he does take it. Man, this spin is so irritating with the bishop on g2 and queen on c6. You have literally nothing. Like, you cannot move this knight. Oh, it's such a big trouble. This
Yeah.
one is going to be very hard to fight back. I think Gukesh will have to move the queen, at least, freeing his pieces somewhere.
Yeah.
He goes bishop f8. What is the idea? Ah, is it rook h6?
No, but queen can just move back.
H4.
Oh.
Oh, what a move by MVL. It's so unstoppable. 1, 2, 3, 4, and the queen has to move. 5.
And also how MVL's pieces are coordinating, right, Amrita? The rook which was... Oh, and he just resigned.
Yeah, because it's just nothing can be done there. H4 was an amazing move by MVL.
But Gukesh resigning a bit too soon, I feel, in his games. Don't you also feel?
Maybe he's kind of wanting to use the time.
He wants one more game because
Yeah.
he realized that if he plays more in this game, he might not get another game because we are coming to the end of this 90 minutes.
Right.
By the way, I have a
When did it
question for
start?
the chat. It started
5.
at 5, so it's already 6:35 with a break of 5 minutes. So I
Oh.
think this is the last game in the 5+1 segment.
Got it.
I really like how MVL Amrita got his knight here to g4. He has such good understanding of these dark squares. And he wanted his knight to come there, but Gukesh chopped one of the knights. Yeah. And now bishop takes knight d4. Let's see if Gukesh manages to create something here. Guys, definitely a very, very tough match for Gukesh and looks very difficult because as the time goes shorter, I believe MVL keeps getting stronger than Gukesh. So 5+1 was perhaps his best chance in this format. But I think now it does look difficult, but not impossible. We'll see how
Right.
Gukesh manages to play. We are always interested to see how these youngsters react to different
Because
situations.
sometimes when they lose their, like, at which point their learning starts converting into something. Because Gukesh has not played too much of online chess, you
Right.
know. So that's why right now he's playing a lot of online chess, and maybe after the break we don't know. But let's see. Let's not give up hope. Also, I think it is very cool to see that at this level you lose so many games, and the way you still have to keep fighting there.
Yeah, true.
There he's taking risks like no one.
Also, I feel that for Gukesh, this tournament is not as critical. That's what I feel from the way in which, because generally when someone, I think, asked him also that which is your next event, and he had mentioned that there's something happening in Berlin, but maybe he takes this as serious thing. We don't know. We have to ask him later.
Yeah.
But right now, A6
Yeah,
played
this is a Maroczy structure.
with the idea of B5.
E6.
And the rook comes to C1 defending the
Can
knight.
yeah, rook d1 because now d6 is weak, so he brings his rook there. At some point, f4 is going to be in the air.
And there is pressure down here.
Do you go knight d2?
Let's go,
Or
let's go,
do you go
Amrita.
f4?
Let's go.
Or do you go bishop g5? a4. Nice move there. Keeping
Stops
control on
b5.
b5. At some point, you can also go a5 if you want. Sagar a5, knight a4.
I
Knight
think
b6.
this was a nice move
Knight
because
d2, yeah.
MVL's idea was to reroute his knight here to attack this pawn. But now if he goes back, then the
Yeah.
pawn was hanging.
Nice. Bishop b6.
Ooh,
Now
this-
rook d7 has to be played.
I do feel that black pieces are a bit cramped up.
That's how the Maroczy is. At some point, black is hoping to get f5 or d5.
Yes, or b5. But
Yeah.
for the time being, it seems like Gukesh has stopped all the breaks and has space. And that's why MVL is making certain
Yeah,
moves which are...
h5 is a natural idea. h5, h4.
Or maybe he goes king here and bishop pops
Nice.
out this way.
That's true.
That's also
A5.
possible. and Gukesh gains more space. Oh!
Oh, G5.
I didn't see that coming, and I don't like it so much, Amruta, because
No, he
it
stops
weakens.
knight f4, Sagar.
But now knight come here, attack this. If you push, my knight can jump in. Is that not good?
The knight, isn't it getting trapped?
No, but I'm attacking your bishop. Sometimes you have to risk it in order to win it.
Or what else does white have? White would like something like, this bishop is on b6. Otherwise, what plan I wanted was knight going to b6. So you always look at this, and then you have b4, b5.
Yes.
Because the knight from b6 defends c4. With this bishop on b6,
It's not so good, but
no,
that's
not
why
so good.
that's why Gukesh tries to exchange a few pieces.
Hmm.
Also, it makes a lot of sense to exchange after black has weakened his king a bit.
Right. So knight f3. Will the knights get exchanged? f6.
Ooh, MVL playing very creatively, but I don't like the way he's playing.
Why? It is so different and interesting.
Yes, but it objectively does look like Gukesh is better. But you are right. I mean, in a
No,
blitz game,
it doesn't really matter. This little better is nothing. So
knight
knight
comes
e2.
back.
Plus, you know what MVL is trying to do? He's also trying to complicate positions because he wants Gukesh to think.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, we have to refresh 1 second. Yeah, knight e2 played.
Oh, and the bishop comes out. And now, Sagar, for white, for Gukesh, he has to start with this b4, and somewhere these pawns need to be pushed.
Yeah, but
Otherwise-
Gukesh is playing with his knights.
Yeah, but that will not, how? What do you do there?
True.
Either black has to go at a right break at the wrong time, Sagar. Otherwise, it's going to be slowly getting into MVL's shoes.
Because if king here defending the bishop and pushing the pawn, that's his
Yeah.
idea.
Yeah, and we are very close to, f5 also coming soon.
f3. Yeah, and now g4 is, I think, a threat. So he goes back with his queen. But don't you think, Amruta, still you can push the pawn and
you
attack
can.
the rook?
He goes
Oh,
rook
but
G at first, improves.
suddenly,
rook
Amruta,
C2.
I feel MVL has played like a genius.
Exactly, that's the whole
He
point.
brought his pawns here, brought his bishop out, then this guy out, then this.
Yeah.
Oh my
And you will see in
god.
the whole thing, which
Wow.
is white piece, Sagar. That bishop on b6 does nothing. You needed the
I
pawn.
thought it was a great piece though.
No, that is a illusion.
Ooh, takes
What, has he
here if
blundered
you
a pawn?
sack. No, it's not blundered. He's giving up a piece
Oh.
to attack here. So if you take the knight, then pawn takes. So let's just quickly analyze here that after bishop takes, pawn takes, then d takes, you attack this knight, and in fact even the rook is hanging, so the knight cannot move. MVL is so sharp here, and actually with this move bishop takes e4, which is a double exclamation move. He's so alert. Gukesh does take the knight, but now, oh, this was the main point. He didn't even attack here.
Oh.
It was all about this d file pin.
No, this is very tough. Unless MVL blunders, I think it's
Again,
very tough.
Amruta, look at this. He took here, which is again such a cool move, because after take,
If
knight takes,
Yeah.
there is rook g2 and you lose the queen. Isn't that something? And MVL, I feel, is playing some of the best chess today.
Yeah, no, this is a very different way he's played g5 and f6.
Yeah.
And just amazing.
He's actually making Gukesh, of course, Gukesh is not the best speed chess player, but MVL is playing so well that it's just showing that there is a huge gap between them.
Yeah, in blitz for sure.
And now can you come and pin this guy here? Then there's one pin here, one pin here, one pin here. Too many pins. Or just, let's just take this.
Even take on d4. I mean, though no urgency. That bishop on b6 is as good as a
You
pawn.
want to take this, huh?
No,
And
then
attack
bishop d4. No, again e5. Tough.
Maybe Gukesh could resign here, but why should he? Because it's anyway the break next.
Bishop d4. But what if e5 now? Oh, bishop c5. He has bishop c5. Can you make your arrows?
Sorry, e5?
Bishop c5.
Oh, smart. Wow, let's just analyze what Amruta's just said. Take e5, bishop c5, hitting the queen.
So you
But I
don't lose the
take the
rook.
rook,
Acha,
you take the queen,
and
and
bishop.
now I take here, threatening a queen and a mate.
No,
I
rook
mean, not a
g3.
mate.
No, it's very
It's a
bishop
mate, no,
f4.
Amruta. Knight takes, pawn takes mate.
Oh, that's
That happened. That
happened.
happened. Whatever we just said has happened.
Oh,
And guys,
it's
this
over.
is over. Again, this game might be one of the best
Yeah,
of
for
MVL.
sure, for sure. The planning
No,
was
this was
simply
too good,
amazing.
too good. Actually, guys, we will go over this game once again in the break. And Gukesh resigns. MVL has 8.5, 1.5 lead.
My God, that is huge.
That's almost like very difficult to now get back into the match. Let's
Is
quickly.
it the last game of Blitz, or are they going to play another one?
No, it's this is now 3+1 will start.
Okay, so then in this game, Sagar,
So I want to take it through from this moment, Amruta, where it seemed like White was taking over. At least I felt.
it looked very decent here.
Here I felt White
Bishop
was the
B6.
one on the advantage.
He played,
Yeah.
but then he went. If he goes Bishop B6, firstly Bishop B6 is not necessary, I guess. But
It's
anyway,
not, but what I
Yeah.
want to focus on is Black's plan, because h5 and from here starts MVL's plan. He first puts his pawn here,
Okay.
then his pawn here, then this pawn here, so that the bishop could come out. Then the king moves, then the bishop comes, then the rook swings over.
Okay. So now that is a brilliant thing if you allow. So he plays h5 and Gukesh goes a5. Okay. g5 and knight d4. And what was the way for Gukesh to improve? Maybe which point could he have, deviated?
Yeah, maybe he could have gone
Because
for
he
with
needed
his
queenside
knight here
pawns to be
and
pushed.
tried to go
Right. So
very
knight
quickly.
a4, the bishop goes back to d4 with the idea of knight b6, and then he can go
Yes.
b4. That was important to be urgent there.
He kept playing with his knights, and I think at some point it became he played passively, and that was the reason why MVL got everything that he wanted. But here is the point. Here Gukesh could have, instead of playing f4 directly, which kept the option of opening the g file alive after g takes h3, h takes and pawn push would have been much better.
Oh.
Because then there's no way to open this file.
This is cool. This is a better defense.
This would have been better, but instead he went
Also,
here.
he would have got f5 ideas.
Yes. And now, as you can see, this was, we already analyzed here. And this is a winning game for Black. Very nice queen sacrifice at the end. Threatening this. There is no way to stop it with this rook here. So a brilliant play here by by MVL. And guys, do you think Gukesh can make a comeback? What do you feel, guys?
Yeah, good question.
What are your thoughts?
How long will they play? 3+1, right? Or 3+2?
Yeah, now 3+1.
So how long will they play this? Oh, by the way, look at the subscriber count. 13,72,600. It's
Wow.
exact 600.
And by the way, we have the scorecard on the left.
Oh no, it's 699. Yeah, scorecard.
Siddharth says, very hard to come back. The lead is too much.
Tough.
Saurabh
No
says,
sacrifice.
maybe in the next tournament. Dr. Strain says, tough. How many games? So now 60 minutes of 3+1. So roughly one game will last around 7 to 8 minutes, which means that there can be 8 games. 8 games will be played. So
8 games. Okay.
and then another.
So then, if he wants to come, suppose
There
he
is
wants
still-
to make a comeback, out of 8 games, he will need to win at least 6 games.
4, even if he pulls back 5 games, then he can have chance in 3-point difference in bullet. There is some chance. It's very tough. It's very tough.
But let's see how close he can at least even get to fill the gap.
Yes.
Or is it going to be even worse? Because with 3 minutes, we have to see.
Oh,
One important thing is even MVL gets less time now.
Yes, but Amruta, I am actually keen to see if Gukesh will enjoy himself here, or will he feel like, no, this is not what I signed up for.
No, no. He will go. One thing is sure. Every game he will go there and he will give his
He
best.
will give his best.
Otherwise, you don't reach India number one. That's in your attitude.
That is true. That is true.
So,
You are very right to say that he's not going to take it as, oh, why am I here? He will
yeah,
definitely.
these are the opportunities for them to learn and to
Yes.
grow.
True. By the way, guys, while we are in the break, I would like to
Sorry.
yeah, I would like to tell you guys about what we have just made with Gukesh 3 or 4 months ago, which is the Attack Like a Super GM by Gukesh. You can check it out. It's the first link in the description. Basically, we both get together and it's 4 hours of training, and then there are test positions, and you can actually improve a lot watching that. So check it out. In the second link we also have the course of Vidit, and both of them came to Mumbai to record. These are the first two courses we made ever in the Mumbai studio. In fact, there's a studio in Hamburg where people have gone and recorded stuff. So that is what we've done. And also we have a chess set which we have created for uh, ChessBase India, and maybe if anyone wants to get the chess set, you can check it out. I'll play a small little ad here which you can check, and if you like it, you may want to get that one. One second, let me just play. And meanwhile, guys, I hope that you will stay back for the 3+1, because I feel Gukesh can come back here. It's not a given that he will just collapse. We are all very much keen to see him making a comeback.
In a world that is going increasingly digital, it's sometimes nice to hold things in your hand. The ChessBase India Premium Chess Set is our attempt to give you a great feel of playing chess in real life. The first thing we wanted to ensure was that the product was of the best possible quality. When you buy the ChessBase India Premium Chess Set, you get a chessboard, high quality chess pieces, a bag for the pieces, a bag for the chessboard as well. All of this is carefully packed so that when we courier it to you, you receive it in the best possible condition. We take pride in the fact that the chess sets are manufactured in India. Here are some features of the premium chess set. It is 96 standard weighted and felted set of Staunton design. Fine crafted, high class plastic pieces of 3.75 inches height. Total weight of the pieces is around 800 grams. Usual pieces are around 300 to 400 grams. You have 2 extra queens included. 55mm by 55mm high quality vinyl board with notation with ChessBase India logo in the corner and a leatherite finish. You have 2 flat nylon drawstrings for the board and pieces. The ChessBase India logo. It is also a perfect product to gift your loved ones. We also have gift wrapping options in the ChessBase India shop. So what are you waiting for? Get your hands on the ChessBase India Premium Chess Set and challenge someone to a game of chess in real life. Link is in the description.
So it is the third link in the description. If you would like to get it for yourself, do check it out. It is something that you will definitely enjoy working with. Yeah, so do check that out. And yes, we are also trying to get the wooden chess set after a very long time. Our work has finally begun. A lot of you had been asking for wooden chess sets, and I am actually very keen that this happens. Make a mouse pad, chess pad. Oh, that's a good idea. Maybe we should think about it. Yeah, the next game will start very shortly, guys. How is your chess going on? What is happening? ChessBase India clock is there, guys. You can buy a clock. You can go to our online shop and you can type chess clock. You will find. Dead Devil says in for wooden chess set. How is your chess going on? How is your chess practice? Aryan Raj, thank you so much. in the chat. ASN Gaming says, Sagar bhai, please make it cheap. For sure, we'll make it as reasonable as we can. That's the first thing we'll try to do. Bhokal says, Aja Gukesh, समय के जैसा खेल रहा है, rash play. No, actually, he is playing quite well. But I think when the time goes low, he's not able to manage. But I think the last game by MVL was simply a master class. Dr. Strange says, good, but I get angry when I lose. You know, you can use chess to sort of get over your anger or any such things. And it's a very good way for self-improvement if you try it. As someone who's bought chess set, says Anikan, it is wonderful. I loved the weighted pieces. It really helps when playing in a windy environment at Carter Road. That's so nice to know, Anikan. Thank you. Okay. Now, Gukesh. Oh, by the way, Gukesh is playing with black now. Just a second. Okay. So, after e4, c5, knight f3, e6, d4, MVL does go for the open Sicilian. Knight takes, knight c6, knight c3, queen c7, queen d3, a6, knight takes, pawn takes, queen g3, offering a trade. Generally, you don't want to trade it, but then where do you move your queen is a big question. So you take, pawn takes, but this opens up the rook now. So rook says, now I've got an open file. Gukesh says it doesn't matter. I have the center control. Bishop develops. Knight comes out to f6, putting even more pressure here. Black says white doesn't really care for it because if you take, it spoils the structure. Gukesh jumps in with the knight. He wants this bishop. Bishop says, I'm not going to give myself up. Rook comes in and attacks the bishop. If the bishop moves away, the knight takes the pawn and there's a fork that could come in. So that's the reason why here he goes knight a4, bishop d7 played. Oh, but there was one idea, right? Oh, I understand. One idea which I was thinking of in this position, which was very, very interesting, was to go rook takes, knight takes, and then knight takes pawn. And I'm attacking here. But my main issue here is that after this, there is knight takes c8 and knight takes h1. Actually, this was winning. I mean, he should have done it. Gukesh should have gone for it. That was such a nice idea, but he went bishop d7. He did not take it. Oof. So that was a big, big miss by Gukesh there. And now f3 played. But Gukesh moves his pawn forward and he's attacking the knight. And if the knight moves, then the bishop is hanging. Let's see how he deals with it. Knight takes pawn. Okay, but now I can take the bishop. Then he'll take my knight. Bishop moves to c6. Oh my god, this is insane play by Gukesh. He's confusing the matter so much. Bishop c6, defending the pawn. I think mainly Gukesh didn't want these pawns to get weakened. Pawn takes, bishop takes d5 might be the idea here. Oh, can we jump in with our... can we jump in with our knight to f2? No, but the bishop is hanging, so I need to take... Oh, he takes here. Of course, what do you play? My goodness, this is such a sharp position. He takes the knight, but now pawn to c7. Is that possible? Because then I have a... But then I can castle it out. The 3+1 segment has begun. Amruta. He goes king e7. He did play c7. King e7. And now
Oh, he has more time. So
He-
much more time.
he has
Wow.
more time and he has a extra piece, but that piece is going. Oh, what a move by MVL. He takes this. You could not have taken a queen, would have been made.
Tripled pawns.
Yeah.
And how is it so good for MVL?
Because he is 1, 2, 3. He's 2 pawns up, Amruta. Actually,
Acha.
not 2. He's 3 pawns up.
All three, huh?
Yeah, like
They are extra pawns.
yeah, because white has 7 pawns now and black has only 4.
An opposite colored bishop. So I would say there are drawing chances. Like MVL has to play accurately and Gukesh has to play very fast. Oh, by the way, we have 503 likes, says Nihal. So thanks everyone.
Yes, thank you for liking the stream, guys.
Rook c7. Oh, bishop g6, f7 attack.
But
King f6 now?
yeah, then you could go there. No, but then I take.
Oh,
And if you take with the rook, I have a check and I can
X-ray.
win the rook.
So
King
king
f8. But then can we give a check? But then I can come back with my king.
And rook takes f7.
Oh, he attacks the
Ooh.
bishop. And now this is hanging and this is hanging. MVL is so good, right?
He's so good in blitz. Actually,
He's
we
so
are
good.
seeing this right
Actually,
now.
we are enjoying his play a lot.
Can Gukesh's king be that, Bishop e7? You can't give up the g pawn because it's like losing one pawn is allowing these three
Yeah.
to just progress. So Bishop e7 seems forced to me.
Yeah, he plays it. Check.
Oh,
King back.
Still, rook at 6.
Take.
Oh, these constant x-rays are very irritating, right?
Game of X-rays. So Gukesh attacks the rook. Gukesh is also playing
Oh, rook
tricky
e7.
chess.
Can you not pin?
Oh, he
yes,
finds
what
it.
a pin.
Wow.
If rook at 6 check king g7, and that's not just a pin, but it's like a back rank mate pin.
Wow, what a nice.
Oh, he's fighting back 34 seconds, 6 seconds for MVL.
And now
great.
Gukesh has good chances
Yeah,
to
he's a
hold this
piece
game
up.
at least.
He's a piece up.
He's a piece
And
up,
the
but he's
happy thing is-
5 points down.
Those 3 pawns are... क्या कहोगे क्या उनके बारे में?
3 idiots. They are 3 idiots. Can we now take this guy? Oh, he first goes here, but I don't know if he could have taken it. King f7 back, attacks the rook. Rook e5 defends this. Gukesh playing well. Can he convert this into a win? Because his one pawn is the critical one. You don't lose that pawn. It's like, Amruta, you have the most important thing. And Gukesh's rook, like hungry hippos, eating away the pawns. But Gukesh goes a5. And now he pushes the pawn.
I'm only looking at he should not go below 10 seconds. That's the only thing.
And he should.
Nothing else. Or maybe at least 5 seconds. Just take it. Don't think, Gukesh. Go king f5.
He has 16 seconds now.
King f4.
And he's
Nice.
playing it so well.
King e3.
Oh, he's now attacking here. He's winning this, Amruta. He's winning this. And what a start it would be to the 3+1 segment. He
Take
can
the
take,
a3.
check, and he first takes the a pawn.
Rook b3, rook b4. Oh, rook a1, rook a1. Well done, Guki. Well done. Next game, come on. Sicilian. No Sicilian. It's all d4, knight f6. Jubawa, London, Sagar.
Yes. Now Gukesh going in. He's saying, I'm not going to play e4 against him.
And he did have more time. So that is
Yeah.
a key factor that Gukesh must make sure.
But from a very bad position, he was 3 pawns down. He won it. He tricked. Actually, it's the first time he managed to trick MVL in this match.
Right. That is true. Maybe he shouldn't play riskier.
Yeah.
That's the whole point.
Who shouldn't play?
Gukesh, he should play like safe chess
But okay,
in blitz.
maybe.
Because MVL style is also very creative, right? So
Yeah.
that's the reason.
Correct. But you can't really go away from your style, right, Amruta?
Sometimes you try something like, if you love to travel in a car, you try to take a train or an auto rickshaw, and then you have a nice experience there.
Correct. Have you ever taken a auto rickshaw when you had to
For
travel
me, it
by
is the
train?
ulta. I love auto rickshaw and train. So when I have to take a car, it's like a problem.
Mm.
But I have to, right?
Amruta, I have one question for you here along with the chat, just so that you can stop this
About train or
auto rickshaw and all. F3, why is this a blunder here in this? Oh, it's not a blunder actually.
Okay, why did you think it was a
I
blunder?
thought it's-
Acha, at least show the
I
position.
thought that because after F3, Queen B6 check loses, but there is Knight D4 saving the day. So it's not really a blunder.
Oh, nice. But the question was if king H1, what happens? But that's fine.
Okay. Anyway, now the way in which Gukesh is playing this is very interesting. He's
Amazing.
put his knight on D4
Mm-hmm.
and rook up.
Rook lifts.
He's
is
going to H3 and then he'll bring his queen in. And if you, that's
But
why
that's why Queen H4.
he attacks the bishop.
Hmm. Hey, what do you do, Lekin?
G3.
But then your rook on E3 is like
What to do? That's life. That's why MVL is a good player.
everything doesn't happen.
And now
according to what you
G5
plan.
is going to trap the bishop.
So H4.
Rook E2. He came back.
But why not H4?
He could have done it.
Anyway, MVL will go G5. Isn't he losing E5 pawns, Agar?
But that's okay. I think he is okay with losing such a pawn when your king has been weakened.
You don't lose it. F3 and you lose the piece back.
Yeah.
That's why I don't think it's okay. E5 is a very critical pawn.
Yeah, also this F3, of course. F3 is in the air.
Okay, F6 break. But then the E6 looks really weak. So, MVL, is he getting E5?
Take. Attacks the queen. So there's no time for E5. But now
No,
E5 is a threat. E5 is a threat.
So, knight.
But maybe we
takes
can just
C6?
drop the bishop back.
I like that move. Bishop E3.
Yeah, just simple chess. Also, your move is not so bad, Amruta, to take. Because then after pawn takes,
Now Bishop E3 was the whole point.
F3 I was thinking, just to kick the knight away and then put the bishop on the central square.
Slightly tough though.
Because he would, I think, make an intermezzo. So if we go... Oops, sorry. He's taken here.
Knight C6, yeah? Okay, can you go Queen D4 after whatever takes on C6, Sagar? Yeah, now Queen D4.
You want to play here.
Yeah, he does go Queen
played
D4. No, it's just stopping E5.
Very good, very good.
Queen G6.
And now F3?
F3 is very unnatural for me.
Well,
to
I just want to get to this pawn.
So he goes Bishop E3. C5. Oh, Queen A4. Or Queen E5.
E5, there is maybe rook coming in and trapping the queen.
Oh my god.
So that's
That
the
was a
reason
queen
why
trap.
you went queen A4.
Can Emil go E5 here? Yeah, he goes E5 with the idea of D4.
Yeah, suddenly black
And
seems to be in control.
And F3 is always going to be risky now with G3. So
I think, Amruta, the main mistake of Gukesh did happen by pulling his bishop back here. He should have maybe put his queen here. That is the better move, but it was so tricky and difficult to find. Okay, so E5, rook D1, D4, bishop C1. The bishop has gone all the way back. But there is a point. If you take here, then the knight is hanging.
sorry, what did you say?
Yeah, if you take this pawn, then knight is hanging.
Okay, well, time situation. I like that Gukesh has more than a minute on his clock. Okay, rook F3, not a good idea by MVL. Will Gukesh find? Yes, he goes Queen C4, check. Where is the king going to go? H8. Back rank is super weak and the knight is hanging. There is a pin, Sagar. You have to go Knight G5.
How did he blunder, Amruta? What
Rook
was the
F3.
blunder?
Where were you looking at, Sagar?
I was just trying to see.
Rook F3. Very quickly. We don't have much time.
Yeah, I think he did go rook F3, which was a huge mistake. And Gukesh found this check in the position. And then king H8.
And Queen D5. Nice maneuver by the queen. Knight takes F2, but what? Oh, Queen F3, Knight D1.
Yeah, queen takes, knight takes. So then it's looking okay.
But will the knight not get trapped?
Yeah, this is hanging. And can the queen come in to defend?
But then Queen F5.
What? Queen F5?
Queen F5.
No, queen takes queen.
Yeah, rook takes. Acha,
No,
that's
no,
a
no,
bad
not queen
idea.
F5, not queen F5.
Queen G4 then?
Something else.
Queen G4? Lovely move, rook C5. Wow.
Whoa.
If he takes, then there was a mate in one.
Oh,
and once again he's...
back rank.
This is cool. This is cool. Oh,
What?
look at this beauty here. If you take here, then there is check. If rook goes here, then there is mate. So mate in 2 is threatened. But he goes queen G6 back. Now you have to bring your bishop back as well.
No, take the knight maybe.
No, you love to have the bishop. It's
Yeah,
even
because the
stronger than
knight
the
is
knight.
the knight escaped.
Lovely. Now rook E7, bishop E5. Can you go that?
Yeah,
Rook
maybe.
E7, knight C4 or knight D3. Okay, anyway. Or rook G5.
I feel like black is making a comeback in this game.
Really?
Yeah.
20 seconds, 2 seconds for MVL. Bishop H6.
Oh, what?
Of course.
What? Gukesh is playing so well.
H6.
No, Gukesh is playing
No,
suddenly
he will be
so
able
well.
to convert. He'll be able to convert. It's not anything sudden, but it's just time, I think. Oh, rookies.
I can't even see
Why
stuff.
he did not take on G7?
This is hanging. This is hanging. Oh, he blundered a piece.
Rook E7 check. 1 second. It's still possible to hold, right?
No, how?
Oh, there's no
This
queen
is
H6. The
hanging.
queen on F4 is so powerful. He was winning. Queen F3, at least play.
Oh, he's back. He's back.
How?
Draw.
Oh, H6 is mate. What mate in
Oh.
one? At least it was saved. Crazy. What happened, Sagar? Can you show the last few moments?
Yes.
Because it was just too difficult to get going with the speed.
So till here, Gukesh was winning.
Yeah.
And here, maybe the best move was to play rook up.
No, not here. Maybe a move back itself, Sagar.
Yeah, he was winning throughout.
Here, H6,
He was
king
clear.
H7, maybe he could have just
Yeah.
taken H7.
Yes.
Why to give
He
that
was
pawn?
winning.
Okay.
So he played here. This was the big blunder.
Queen
Takes.
F4.
And now he found this a very tricky move check here. And now there was a win for black, which was starting with a check.
This check supporting H6
Yeah. Or even Amruta just taking rook takes G3 was winning.
with the idea of Queen H. No, not. It's a draw.
Oh, but the draw is very beautiful. You know how? Check, rook G8, and I invite the viewers to find what is the drawing move here for white to play. Till they are playing the next game, but
Okay, I thought you were inviting the viewers, but खाना तो है नहीं घर पे.
no, this is very, very beautiful. This finish. Guys, can you find it? It's so beautiful. No, not Mohammad Shoaib, not Queen H3.
Okay.
Can I tell you? Can I tell
Yes,
you?
I'm not because you didn't invite me. so
Deepak
please.
Kumar, well done. Check. Giving up the rook. Check.
Oh, got
Attacking the
it.
queen.
Lovely.
Stalemate. Stalemate.
Wow.
Stalemate.
Beauty.
Stalemate
Real
was the
beauty.
point. And the thing is, so that's the reason why he had to give a check here. King H2, Queen G5 back, and everything is controlled. Black wins.
Okay. Perfect.
That was the win.
Lovely.
Okay, let's go back to the current game because there are so many moves already made. Gukesh is black this time. He played the Sicilian as he has been doing so. And we have a very different kind of a position where Gukesh has given up a pawn. But you know, Amruta, in this format, he's yet to lose a game. 3+1.
Very surprisingly, he is. You know what is happening?
Yeah.
MVL is going down on time.
Yes, and
Somehow.
MVL is getting tricked also by Gukesh. And
Yeah.
Gukesh is also getting tricked by MVL.
By the way, how old is MVL?
I think he's 90 born. Or
Same age
89,
as you-
maybe.
As you, huh?
89 or 90, yes. Okay, so Queen F3. And now MVL is a pawn up. And he also has the two bishops.
They look very powerful.
They look
man.
very good. But Gukesh's bishop is good. Queen and knight. Knight is angling to the square. The rook can enter.
But this pawn up is like a passer in a way.
Mm.
So Okay, he needs some creativity here for sure. But if MVL doesn't allow that, by the way, Gukesh is almost another 50 seconds ahead of MVL.
That is good news.
Very good. Born in 1990 says Wikipedia says Aniket.
Yes.
So that's.
Hey, Amruta, the threat now could be no.
Are you tired?
Why?
I don't know if you are tired, then MVL might also be tired. And
Because I'm 90 bound.
yeah.
But look at this mate in one threat. And Gukesh trades the queen.
But then he's simply a pawn down, right?
I don't like this decision.
Yeah. No, not. What else could he have done?
Rook, maybe. Because his bishop was also hanging, right? So maybe there was some other move also,
What is
Amruta.
the defense?
Queen back here would have been a good defense.
Okay, so he
Which
played
would have-
queen f6, and I think in the major piece endgame with that pawn on d6, very hard.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
think
that
MVL
too, the
is
king
going.
on back rank is also weak. Another problem. So this game is very hard to fight back. Even if you have more than a minute, if you look at his clock.
Yeah, he has the time, but this pawn is just queening, and also this weakness is very well defended.
So d7 is thinking, can he go rook d2? Rook d2. Maybe, yeah. Disconnected.
Rook d2, yeah.
Hmm.
Seems like a
I mean, at least-
forced move. And now rook d1, perhaps. Yeah, he finds it. Simple move.
Yeah, if you take, it's over. If you don't take, then but then rook d.
At 6 he plays.
Okay, how does white right now find progress? Queen c8.
I was thinking take the rook,
Yeah, it
king
doesn't
takes, and
work.
queen. I mean,
Hmm.
okay, it's still playable, but there must be something better. Nice move. Oh, if rook takes,
Oh yeah, rook d1,
rook
queen
d1,
f2 check.
queen check, and king just moves to the side. Wow.
Forced queen, yeah, for white. Oh, queen b4 is such an amazing find.
I don't know. I think there
Forcing.
are so many ways to win that, no?
But this is just forcing, right? Because your d2 is hanging. Yeah, he takes. Look at this beautiful intermezzo. MVL finished it well.
MVL,
Really well.
take a bow there. Take a bow. Amruta, look at this. Take here. I thought he would take back. Then we were analyzing this and we
Which
thought
is
this
also
is winning.
winning.
But instead, he found this such a cute idea. Take this, and after this, there's no way to stop the queen. What a genius.
Nice. No, that was a nice one.
And that really makes the gap again 7 points.
You've changed the scene?
Yes?
Yeah. Okay, once again, London Jobawa Sagar. And somehow for Gukesh, it has been favoring to get him good positions with the white pieces. This time MVL is trying to make very quick moves in the opening. Let's say bishop d6. Gukesh's knight, I think, has started a journey there, going to g3. Castle c3. Maybe Gukesh will go h4, h5, h6.
Yes.
I think so.
Could be. And also knight h5. So that you can trade the knight and then the queen could enter and then the rook could lift up.
Okay, so he goes knight d7. Can you go queen h5 here?
That does seem like a good idea, Amruta, to move the queen there. You have to be a little bit careful about this pawn push, but it doesn't look great. Yeah,
Okay,
queen,
goes
he went.
queen. That's also a silent move. But what about b5,
Oh,
e4?
I like
Minority.
MVL's move.
Oh, and now the idea is...
He's going f6
Okay.
so that this pawn remains defended. Guys, whoever wins this match will face Nihal Sarin in the next quarterfinals.
Acha.
Yeah, in the quarterfinals.
Oh.
But it seems like
Okay,
it's
he's
very
gone.
likely that MVL might reach there as of now, but it's a little too soon to say.
Yeah, because they have... How many bullet games they will be able to play?
30 minutes of 1+1.
Okay.
So that's
I
10,
think-
10 games maybe.
Because that bullet chess will not just be about again speed, but
Yeah.
also about stamina,
Hmm.
energy at that point of time. Queen g4.
Queen is
But
looking here with the knight, but there are no threats as such.
No, bishop h6 is it a threat?
No, the threat was Amruta to take the bishop
Oh.
and mate. So he goes rook up and defends this pawn.
Can you start with any rook e3 maybe? With the idea of rook e1.
Hmm.
And
Like your
even
idea.
the rook lift.
Like your idea. Rook lift is a good thing to do here.
Okay, he takes on d6.
Now he lifts the rook.
Sagar, I'm now 1000 rating. I started playing 3 months ago. Can I become a GM? With this speed of 3 months, 1000 points, maybe it will take you
1 year. But I think Vishnu Prasanna, who was here, who's the coach of Gukesh, put it very nicely. He said that there is no age to chess improvement. You can improve at any age. The only thing is that your distractions grow manifold after a certain age. And those are not just negative distractions, but they are also very important ones, like
maybe
your
responsibility
family.
also. No,
Yes.
that is not a distraction. That is a
I mean,
responsibility.
responsibility is a good word, but in a way, it's a distraction from your chess practice.
So would you call myself as a responsibility or a distraction?
If I want to become a good chess player, then you are a distraction.
Oh.
But I have never considered you as a responsibility. Who? What is my responsibility? Why should I be responsible? Oh, rook f4, and the engine does not like it. Maybe just bringing the queen back was better, but he goes queen g5. Rook comes here, attacks this pawn.
Those e5 and d5 seem a little bit, weak, Sagar.
I agree.
But the knight on g3, it's dominated by all the pawns. So, oh, there is a pin. So knight e4, is it possible?
Yes. Rook takes pawn. Oh,
Rook
what?
takes.
He didn't even care. Oh, that's why
I
your
like
idea.
h4.
No, your idea. If you take, then he goes knight e4 forks.
Awesome.
So smart. Gukesh is very smart, guys.
h6. Oh, is the queen trapped?
No, but can you not just take the pawn?
Sometimes I just forget.
No, what is the point? Rook here, queen goes back.
He
Rook
wants to win the
h5?
h4 pawn. Yeah.
Oh, he wants to, yeah, there was no rook h5. Knight was
Hey,
taken.
but g6 is weak. d5 is weak.
No, this
You
should
can't
be
move
very
the
good.
knight, guys. That is important to know. Rook h1 mate.
I
is
like
in
this
the
move.
air.
Rook is coming in. Rook is coming in here. Gukesh can win this, guys. I'm telling you that if Gukesh can reduce the lead to at least, like, he can, I mean, it's too much to ask, 4 more wins.
No, it's possible. Anything is possible.
Yeah.
It's chess. Knight e7.
Okay, let's
It
go in
just
with the
feels
rook.
a little bit safe.
Let's
with
go with the rook. Yes.
Rook f6.
Yes. And now this rook is attacking here and the queen is attacking this pawn. So where to move the queen? Oh, he goes there. But now
But then rook f8 and
check.
rook d5.
No, check.
Oh, is it over? Is there has
And
to be
check.
a mate?
No, there's no check.
Oh, white one. He resigned.
Yeah,
What
he
was that?
resigned. No, queen
Mate?
takes h4 was hanging. Yeah.
Ooh, you can show that last
Yeah,
final
I can just
moment.
show this final
Awesome.
moment.
Gukesh wins
Check
this
here,
game.
king here, and take this, and he's winning. So Gukesh actually scores 2 wins in quick succession, Amruta.
Yeah, London Jobava is actually really helping him. Jobava London.
Yes,
Okay,
but
another
it's
Sicilian
not
now.
even about the opening because he's not getting like winning position or anything. He's outplaying him.
No, majorly in that opening, what is happening is he's not getting those, where he has to take rash decisions. He doesn't get tempted very quickly. That is right
You
now.
are anyway saying that he shouldn't take rash decisions.
Currently, because I think he is able to beat MVL like very towards the end. Rash decisions help him,
Correct.
not in the middle. because he loves to think. So A6. Okay, what is the gap now? Point gap?
6 points. 10 for MVL, 6 for Gukesh. 4 for
Queen
Gukesh.
E7. Got it. Queen E7.
But I was very surprised with Gukesh's decision, Amruta, here, which was to play A6. I mean, you could have gone D6 and just played normally, but he played.
He liked this line. Maybe it's one of his preparation.
But they were going into endgame, but that's fine. Take. Okay. Now the knight will come out, stopping the pawn push.
And now you go B5.
B5. B5, idea B4, or just put the bishop on this diagonal and rook comes here. Oops, sorry, rook comes
B5.
here.
Is he thinking of A4 or what? No, he long castles.
Yeah.
Bishop B7. No, you will long castle, I guess. Even black will long
No, I
castle.
don't think he'll long castle.
Why not?
No, he just play rook c8.
Okay, let's see. Rakshit says, just join. Mathematically, Gukesh can still win, right? Considering there will be 8 bullet games. Yes, absolutely. Good maths.
Amruta rook c8.
Acha. Awesome.
Say
F5.
Ooh.
He's breaking the granite, Sagar.
Ooh.
Your granite.
Knight takes. And knight coming in.
Oh, and even F6 and
But
D5.
this king is in
F7.
F4.
No.
F4. Open it up. Open it up.
Oh, F4 is very strong.
He plays it.
What does Gukesh do here? Rook G7?
What? What is this move? I don't even
So that
understand.
he keeps the rook on E7 and then later go for... No.
Because pawn takes,
then
pawn
it's a
takes,
tough
check.
position.
Yeah, this is a very tough one because check is coming in. I don't like Gukesh's chances here. And also you can't take the pawn. I just give you a check and I snap off this bishop.
Do you go D6? But then G4.
E4 looks... Rakshit says E4, but E4 maybe just bishop F3.
Oh, is he losing a pawn? Rook C5. Saga Rook C5.
When? Now?
That's why long castle I was saying. Okay. No,
Amruta's
I told you.
Stronger than Gukesh here.
No way. Not that way. I'm stronger than you, maybe some moment. For a moment.
Oh, look at Gukesh. He's attacking now. B4.
Oh, that's a cool move. We didn't consider this. So knight D5 takes. I think he is going to lose a pawn. Hey, rook C2 check. What's happening?
What? Oh, bye. Very sharp, but in the end there's bishop c4. So like, let's just analyze this. Very good line. Take, king takes, check, king goes back, take, and bishop here, and you lose.
Nice.
It just shows how flashy stuff does not always work. But it was a good suggestion.
Right.
You know, Amruta, the problem with black's position is that everything is just so scattered. It's like our house. Everything is lying everywhere and then everything is going to fall. Or it's just going to come together. Let's see.
You clean the house. Yeah, that's true.
He's given up one pawn to coordinate himself.
Yeah, I think that is a good decision. Best
there
much.
was no decision. He just gave it.
No, but in what way you have to give, that is also a decision, right?
Yeah, and he had to take with the knight because, if he had taken with the pawn, then the bishop might have come here attacking the knight and then the rook would have attacked here. So he took with the knight, rook f1.
But f6 is isolated.
Yeah, no, it's gone. This game is...
I wouldn't say gone yet until the knight is there on the board and four
No,
possibilities
it's gone.
can exist.
It's gone.
Gone, huh?
Gone, nah.
What did Pratik say?
I'm studying in IIT Kanpur. Economics and found you Samai's.
From Samai's chess stream. And I learned chess from those stream. Yeah, IIT Kanpur say, how did you find Samai's stream?
And I'm now 1000 rated in only 3.5 months. That's amazing. Didn't Samai recently go to some IIT? I think he went to IIT Delhi.
Oh, to do stand-up maybe.
Yeah, no, there was something he did with an academy and he did it there. He made some IIT and AIMS students play with each other.
King e5. Okay, I wouldn't completely discard the chances.
The problem with Gukesh's event here is that while he's playing well with the white pieces, with black he's just collapsing.
Oops. G4, very strong move here. Because I was waiting for that one check here. That would be a backhand. But too much to really.
Gukesh also hoping for the same thing that you are hoping.
Okay. C3, knight goes to F3. But it's blitz and towards the last 5 seconds. I don't feel like, completely giving up until the end.
No, you may not feel, but
No, he's also not going to feel. The person who's playing is not
pawns down
definitely
is
not.
just too much.
Okay, now do you have anything like rook c7 check, but there is king b3 attacking b4. Oh, knight d4 check. King on the back rank. Can you get that position with the knight and the rook where you can give this perpetual idea, Sagar?
Yes.
No, king is now out of that zone. Not possible anymore. So yeah, this is gone now.
Really? You also gave up?
Yeah, now it is gone. 3 pawns down, and my only thing is until the king was slightly weak. And you can see now there is no fork possibility also with this kind of. Yeah, white one. So he resigns.
Very
The next
smooth
game, Gukesh is white. Are we
I think they'll take a break now.
Now?
Yes.
So are they going in 1+1?
Yes, they might go. No. 3+1 ka halfway arc break. And
Got
I
it.
think in that time we can definitely treat our viewers to a very nice ad. No, maybe not. It didn't work. The ad didn't work. No, maybe let's work.
In a world that is going increasingly digital, it's sometimes nice to hold things in your hand. The ChessBase India Premium Chess Set is our attempt to give you a great feel of playing chess in real life. The first thing we wanted to ensure was that the product was of the best possible quality. When you buy the ChessBase India Premium Chess Set, you get a chessboard, high quality chess pieces, a bag for the pieces, a bag for the chessboard as well. All of this is carefully packed so that when we courier it to you, you receive it in the best possible condition. We take pride in the fact that the chess sets are manufactured in India. Here are some features of the premium chess set. It is 96 mm standard weighted and felted set of Staunton design. Fine crafted, high class plastic pieces of 3.75 inches height. Total weight of the pieces is around 800 grams. Usual pieces are around 300 to 400 grams. You have 2 extra queens included. 55 mm by 55 mm high quality vinyl board with notation with ChessBase India logo in the corner and a leatherite finish. You have 2 flat nylon drawstrings for the board and pieces. The ChessBase India logo. It is also a perfect product to gift your loved ones. We also have gift wrapping options in the ChessBase India shop. So what are you waiting for? Get your hands on the ChessBase India Premium Chess Set and challenge someone to a game of chess in real life. Link is in the description.
Okay, and we are back, and guys, do check out the chess set, chessboard pieces, and you can see that. Very nice.
Third link in the description.
Third link. Rakshasa is going for developer event from September 13th to 17th, and they have invited a stand-up comedian. The stand-up comedian happens to be Samay. Wow. Nice. Pratik says, I love Samay from the time of my JEE days. By his humor. How to be a GM? How much rating is required?
2500 Nilo in FIDE.
Okay, so now 1+1 will start, right,
No,
Sagar?
3+1.
Still, we'll continue with that. How many games do you think they'll be able to play?
4 more games.
इतना क्यों डांस कर रहे हो? अच्छे से तो करो. What is the developer event? Asking. 4 more games. And 7 points difference, no, now?
Yes. Gukesh on 4, MVL on 11. We have the score on the left of your screen. We have
Are
the
you typing
subscribers. No, automatically
Acha.
from here.
Oh, got it. And we have subscribers 13,72,815.
Yes. Actually, when the World Cup ended, Amruta,
Hmm.
which was on 28th of August, right? No, sorry, 25th of August.
24.
We were at 13 lakh.
Oh, really?
So it's been 7 plus 13, 20 days, and we
No,
are.
no, we reached 13 like a little before.
No. On the last day you were trying, right? Remember, you were streaming last day. You were almost going to hit. So in the next 20 days, we have gained 72,000 subscribers, which is roughly 3.5 thousand subscribers a day,
Wow.
which is very cool.
Amazing. What
Lalu-
advice would you give 800 rated player? Asks Lalumon, Kochumen.
Lalumon, I would give 4 advices to you. First, control the center in the opening. Second, develop all your pieces. Third, look at checks, captures, and threats whenever you're playing. And fourth, look at undefended pieces. Wherever they are, they can become tactical targets. If you keep these 4 points in your mind while playing, you will reach 1000 rated for sure. Someone says, stop playing chess.
Yeah, Rakshit says the Prague effect. Prague also reached 560k in Instagram. Oh my god, the most followed chess player from India.
Oh, nice.
560k, that is huge, man.
Yeah.
How much is maybe? I thought it's Vidit, right? How much
Vidit is at, I think, 120k. He's actually now spending more
Oh.
time on Builder than on Instagram.
Got it. So,
That is-
but yeah, actually, yeah, and we have to see. This is amazing. Swapnodeep says, "What advice would you like to give a 1500 rated player?" Will you cover Vidit versus Magnus? Yes, that starts at 9:30, 9:25.
9, no?
You've scheduled at 9:25.
Guys, can you please tell us if it's at 9 or 9:30? We can schedule at any time. We can also schedule at 12 o'clock. What time is it starting?
In that live chat already where Vidit versus Magnus is there, Somesh says Nashik versus Norway.
Okay,
Oh my
9:30.
God.
9:30. Varun says, what advice would you give Magnus Carlsen? Actually, yeah, that's a very good question. I think I would give Magnus Carlsen the advice to follow his passion, to find what he likes, not to pursue things which he is only good at. Because
Not to get married, not to.
no, that's all. I don't give such advice. My advice to him is just enjoy life, play what you like, and give Indian youngsters chance
He
to
loves
become
football.
world champions.
He loves football.
What advice would you like to give Samay? Kitna, matlab, look at Amruta.
Look at you.
And
Look
how-
at so many people wanting the advices, and now you don't have much time.
What advice would you like to give Vidit for today's match? Wow, kya baat. Vidit, who's going to face Magnus Carlsen today, might be just waiting for all the advice for this stream rather than preparing.
Oh, what advice would you like to give Amruta? Ye maza aaya. Guys, in the break we should continue this. We have to hear a lot of.
Rakshit is saying, what advice would you give to 20-year-old Sagar and Amruta who just got married? By Rakshit, we got married at when I was 24, not 20. He's making
Child
me-
marriage.
Not
No,
child.
he's asking to a 20-year-old. मतलब उसको क्या दोगे तुम advice?
हाँ, but then Sagar and Amruta who got married का क्या मतलब है?
Rakshit, you have to clear it later. But right now, what is happening on the chessboard, Sagar? The game has started. It's
They are
3
also
minutes.
asking me to give advice to Vishy Anand. I think what is this commentary? I think my to start new
We have to, yeah, the advice stream.
Advices.
Let's start the advice podcast. We have to just be
What advice
ruthless
will you give to
advice.
Putin? Nice. I think I would give him that, in life, there are much more important things to do than just, try to achieve things. It's much more important to achieve peace of mind.
Okay, got it.
Then anything else, guys, please. I can actually solve world issues. What to comment it. Okay, by the way, take on c5, and this time Amruta, instead of playing Jobawa London, which he was playing with knight c3, he has gone for the pure London with the knight coming
Oh,
here.
not in this thing. Just to correct later, who just got together at 20, he means. No, Rakshit, that was also not 20, that was 18. He was just 18. So, pura facts. Rakshit ke chess ke facts अच्छे हैं. Okay, rook c1. So, decent opening. He has more time. In fact, he has almost a minute more than MVL.
Oh,
Gukesh.
what is MVL doing? Why is he playing so slow in the
Knight
opening?
b3. Is he going to go for?
Knight d4.
Acha, nothing like b5, c4.
And MVL quickly trades off one of the knights because otherwise these knights would be very strong.
Yeah, very irritating. For sure.
So put the bishop back.
Take.
Bishop takes.
Oh, he takes the f5
Oh,
bishop.
wow. Ah,
Hey,
nice.
knight e7 check.
Knight takes. Okay, then.
Forced, no?
Yeah, knight takes, knight
Anyway,
takes.
forced.
And then I was wondering if we could break with c4 at the right time, but somehow it's not coming in because I can just take and then defend my pawn. So he
Queen
goes
e2.
queen e2 with the idea of c4.
Ah, nice. Is he going to play f6, MVL? But then bishop d6. So first
now-
queen d7.
Oh, a5. Wow.
Very surprising is that the bishop is on dark square and all the pawns Gukesh is placing on dark square right now. But he has more space. And look at the c4 break. He's already taken it, Sagar.
Yes, that is good. Actually, I feel like here the bishop is doing quite okay. My only worry is that black has these two open files.
Yeah, also b4 is a weakness, no?
Can you not take it now?
Rook b1. Yeah, no, queen g4. Oh, that would be epic.
Wow, you spotted it so fast, Amruta here. Guys, look at this. If he would have taken this, then Amruta's move, queen to g4, double
But f6
attack,
is there, actually.
f6, I can even take this, then this and this. So this was very good spot by her. I think the best spot after you spotted me in your life. f6, bishop d4. Now he took Amruta.
Oh, even Rakshit guessed it.
And now bishop takes f6.
Acha, same, almost
No, it didn't
similar
say, it's
idea.
not same because he first played f6, takes, and now this.
Okay.
So if you take, then check,
Check
and
and
then
win the. So rook c5. But now a5 is he going to lose a5?
Yeah, he went back.
Oh, because if you lose a5, then you are 2 pawns down.
No, one pawn. But then
No, I mean two connected passers. That is
but
so
the king is a
risky.
little weak, and now rook comes in.
d8 is controlled. Queen f7. But you cannot move the knight because rook d8 is devastating. But this is a threat. Rook takes a5.
And right now the bishop is hanging.
And bishop is hanging. Yeah, he goes, oh, bishop a1.
And Gukesh is going for, now he has to play for tricks because
No,
he's...
this is tough. Because you are
Don't
two
trade, don't trade.
pawns
No,
down.
it's okay, it's okay. King is weak. Play. Don't trade queens. Play queen c4.
But how long are you going to, run away?
Just
Oh,
keep...
e4 is a threat.
Yes.
Rook d2.
Queen
He goes
g4.
queen g4.
g3.
Hey, queen c4. Don't trade
Oh,
queen.
you.
So you have to play e4.
No, just
maybe.
take it. e4. Wow,
No.
smart.
Isn't-
Queen b3.
Oh, that is cool. Queen takes b7 is a threat.
He goes back. Okay, g3. No? But yeah, g3 just is good. f3.
Because knight e5 with g3, those light squares are so weak, Sagar.
But could he not have taken h4 pawn, or was it not so good?
I don't know. I like this. Rook g5 coming in. G7.
Oh, wow. How did Gukesh... Amruta, I was wondering why didn't he take this... Oh, there was this hanging, right? Ah, got it. So here. Whoa, Gukesh is so clever. Now...
He is managing to be tricky. By the way, 15 seconds for MVL. Gukesh is having more than a minute. He must continue playing fast like he was doing.
Yes. No, and the main issue is that even if you put your rook here, the knight is going to jump in the center.
Oh, so king at 7, but nothing about disco, yeah? Oh, g6. Can you get your rook to the last rank somehow?
King up.
King on h3?
Yeah. Yes. Okay, now this is getting very tricky. Bishop c3.
Is he gonna go bishop d2 or what?
No, don't take the knight. Don't
Queen
take the...
a2.
Yeah, I think somehow this king is going to be in trouble. Queen f2 he played. Queen c1 threatening a check
But
here.
now queen h1 is the threat.
Bishop d2 is okay with this check. He'll put his
No,
king
he
on
forced, na, c3 was hanging.
right. Queen c7.
Lot of pressure still.
Yeah.
Oh, he didn't take on
Now take it. Okay.
e5. You wanna go e5?
I just don't like my rook here now. Again, it's kind
So
of
now
misplaced.
it's a good one.
Oh,
Look at
attacking
g6
here. And attacking here.
and f4.
Take the
on
pawn.
f4.
No, take
Acha.
this pawn. Check.
h5. Oh yeah, take on h5. Go back.
Come on,
19
Gukesh.
seconds.
Winning.
19 seconds. You have to
Take.
play fast.
Yes. Rook g5 and h5 coming up. Come in. Yes. And yes, he's winning. Take here.
Check. And
Okay.
queen h4. Wow. Well done.
But now, actually, Amruta, the important thing
Black.
is
Yeah, with this black.
don't
pieces.
lose with black. That is the important thing.
That is the advice right now, which you have.
Yeah, my advice to Gukesh now is don't lose.
B takes c6. Now he's captured towards the center. d5 is gonna come soon. Oh, he develops the knight on e7 and he's gonna go knight g6. And then he's gonna go d5 later. Nice. Is he gonna go h5? Oh, he's gone e5. And then he's... Oh, wow. Look at this bishop
Yeah.
in lockdown.
If Amruta, this is a key game, I feel. Just
Yeah,
very
agreed. Completely agreed.
this might end the match or keep it going. Whatever will happen with this game. Because if Gukesh manages to win now, then he would have like scored 2 back-to-back wins and has
Yeah.
some hopes. But if he loses again, that keeps that gap of 7 points, which is too much.
But you saw that after the first few games, he was able to, somehow still get in the rhythm,
Yeah.
which is good.
Hmm.
Shows progress. I hate stagnancy.
Hmm.
Is he going to not long castle? Maybe he'll just keep the king in the center.
C6. He'll put his knight here. Okay.
Double bishop for Gukesh. At some point, f3 could be dangerous by black if gf3 is, forced.
Yeah. But
Right.
already, Amruta, Gukesh is slightly better here. You know why? C5, beautiful move. The knight,
What?
which was hoping to get this square for himself, has now lost that square. And you can't take
Oh.
this because pawn takes and the knight is trapped.
Wow, because I thought d6 is so weak.
Yeah.
That was the first thought.
By the way, did you see MVL's trickery?
No.
He played here bishop c4 so that if, and Gukesh found the best move, his point was if you take here, he wanted to give a check and win this back. No, this bishop b5, sorry. Knight d6 check and win this back. Correct. So, that's the reason why Gukesh plays bishop e5.
Nice. And now that bishop cannot be kicked away, the f4 pawn stays at the right time. It could go to f3.
And by the way, Gukesh played bishop here, queen a4 check, and bishop d7 was the best move. But instead he goes king f8, which is okay. And now the rook here, he plays f3.
Oh, he already played it, yeah? I was looking at it, getting tempted so much
He's
for
he's
it.
going for the mate.
Okay, both have equal time, by the way.
Yeah.
So if G takes F3, are you going to go G6 with the idea of Queen H4?
Yes.
Okay, Rook G1. It's scary, so MVL
No,
doesn't
just
take there.
push this guy, no?
Yeah.
Or
Oh, Knight D6, Bishop D6, E5. Is it a threat?
sure. Could be. But can we just take and take this
Oh
knight?
no.
No?
Don't wish to. I mean, if you can play G6 first, question is.
But Amrita, why not? Because you are spoiling his structure and then taking the knight.
Structure के बाद में, if he can get a G6, can you go G? Sorry for that. Can you go G6? Sorry. Can you go G6? Can you go G6? Again, a very important question I've been asking.
I'm very much shocked by your one statement. For a positional player like me, suddenly
Okay, he's
Gukesh
taken
didn't
there.
say like you.
Yeah. Oh God.
But
So
actually,
why is Rook A7 के बाद it's somehow shows problem for black. Sagar, you have to explain. You can't keep quiet.
yeah, no, check is the main problem, right? Oops, sorry. Check is the main problem, no? And if you go here, are you losing the rook? What is Gukesh's plan? What?
I thought he wanted to play F G2 and something, but Queen F2 के बाद.
His idea is to come here with the queen and mate.
Yeah, but can you not stop it? G takes F3.
No, she takes f3.
Ah, Queen
then
H2. Sorry.
Queen f3 is also, and queen h2 is also mate. Yeah.
No, Queen F3. Oh yeah, Rook G2.
So
Okay, how do you defend then? Queen G3 is an idea. What do you do? G3?
yeah, maybe. Oh, this
Bishop
is.
F7.
He's gone for a counter attack.
So if Queen G3, Queen E8 check. Oh, 30 seconds for Gukesh.
Queen g3, queen e8, king f6, queen e6 check, king g5, queen g6, and you trade queens, right? So I don't think that that's going to work. And if you take king takes f7, what is the point? Yeah, he takes check and take this. Yeah, just
Oh no. But any blunder, I mean, what would you say are the chances of this position still?
no. Gukesh had good chances. Yeah,
No, now this position, anything, any chances for MVL to go wrong?
maybe a draw is still possible, right? Because after take, pawn takes, and king f5, your bishop is defending everything.
Oh, white one. What? How? He resigned or what? So that he gets another game.
Yeah.
And he's white in this game.
Yes,
Maybe that
but-
is the reason, yeah?
But I think resigning was too much. He should have played on perhaps, but okay, anyway.
Is it like his first speed chess or something? Because it's also very
could be,
like
could be his first, but he won the junior speed chess, if you remember. Amrita. He had beaten Raunak in the finals
got it.
to
Yeah.
win. So Gukesh can play well, but I think it all depends on his mindset a lot. Oh, Queen D2, he blundered, huh? Or is this not a blunder? No, this is not a blunder. Rook B7 is coming. Wow. Is this theory,
Oh
Amrita?
yeah, looks like that. Because look at MVL's time, 2 minutes 55 seconds he had. Wow. What an opening. मजा आ गया.
मजा तो आ रहा है.
Boohoo says Prague versus Magnus live stream video about to hit 1 million views. Let's go. अरे क्या बात है. Professional commentary. Rook B7.
I played Magnus last year in speed chess. Actually, whoever faces Magnus is a big disadvantage, I feel, but also a big learning for that player, right? Like Vidit is going to have.
No, plus you get this opportunity to beat him, no?
Yes. You get the opportunity, but it's not easy to beat him.
But if you beat him, imagine it's like सब जगह ढोल बजेंगे, that kind of.
Nashik Dhol is the right.
Oh, actually, if today Vidit is able to. So two central pawns here for black, and let me just look at the material. Black is having double bishop. How many pawns is Gukesh having? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And 6 pawns for MVL. So Gukesh right now is a pawn up,
But
all those
MVL
are
is taking this pawn.
Plus there are these isolated pawn, another isolated pawn on C3. Gukesh's rook is very active if
Yes,
you look.
but now this pawn is hanging. So if you take here, I will take this pawn. But then there is this this double attack.
And knight
But
C7.
then he would give a check.
Oh, so many tactics there.
Oh, he
No,
attacks
he goes rook
this
C7.
way.
And then they have gone in opposite colored bishop endgame.
Equal.
So it's completely equal. Should end in a draw, right?
But I think black is doing well. I'll get some water.
No, it's fine. After
No.
अरे 2 minute की बात है. King D2. Okay, maybe Gukesh's king can be weaker than black king, no, Sagar?
Yeah, I like black's position to be honest. Because look at the bishop on G3. It's like it is inside a jail.
Yeah,
And while this bishop is just living the dream.
yeah. So maybe you will have to go bishop h4, but then g5. Oh yeah, this bishop is so much out. Do you think this is better for black?
Yeah.
Because in opposite colored bishop, the one who has more
Actually-
activity is. This is a trouble for Gukesh.
If Gukesh now loses this game, in order to win this match, he has to perhaps win all the games in bullet, which is very, very impossible.
Practically impossible, yeah. And look, g5, now g4. And there is just impossible that you can ever get this. You're like a piece down. Strategically, you're lost, no? After g4 or no?
I agree.
Wait, why is the computer not saying so much advantage then? Because after g4, black should be like very clearly better, no?
I
There is
think
something.
there is this c pawn which is giving you some hope, like going
Ah.
ahead with the c pawn.
So
he
takes, right. Okay, the bishop has got some life now. It was not imprisoned for life
Yeah.
in the jail.
Yeah. Dream Art says, Sagar, how would you prepare if you were to play Magnus tomorrow? Tomorrow might be a bit soon, but if I got a month to prepare, then I would prepare very hard. But then I would, of course, still be in like I would lose the match, but I would definitely get to learn. Like I think I would use that to improve a lot as a player. Because
But
there is
how
a
will you-
motivation.
how will you prepare is the question.
No, just
Yes.
prepare everything. Like prepare openings, prepare end games, prepare middle games,
1
tactics,
month.
just exercise
1 month
well.
में तो ऐसा लग रहा है तुम GM हो जाओगे. Just if we put a pairing
Yes.
for the sake
No,
of
so
it.
really, if you can manage this match with Magnus, I will play for GM title. Amruta. Yeah. Try it. Your smile just says that it's impossible.
No, nothing is impossible.
Why would he play a match against me?
Yeah, we have to think of something. We will call him for death match and we will see. But here now Gukesh is losing completely. Oh my goodness, because this bishop will give itself for the pawn, and here once again we see the problem of this bishop. You're gonna get this pawn passer and another pawn. So finally the
Only hope is if the white king goes to the corner, but it's too far from that corner.
Oof.
Oh,
Black one.
Why?
Oh, he
The point
resigned.
was after takes, there is f3 and there's no way to stop f2 because this is controlled and this is controlled. Oh,
Oh, that was very good.
very smart. MVL actually manages to win and now makes the gap 8 points. And I think that was the last game in this segment. Oh, one more game.
Yeah.
Ah, there was one more game. Okay, cool. Yeah, let's get water. Sanket Joshi. Gookie gonna play an event here in Berlin tomorrow. Yes, Sanket. In fact, you can go to not tomorrow. I think it is starting from the 16th, if I'm not mistaken. But tomorrow is the opening ceremony in Unter den Linden. And there's a friend of ours, Saji Matthews, who's going to go there to cover the event. So maybe you could meet him. By the way, something's gone wrong with Gukesh's opening here because the last move, e5, just doesn't feel right. And maybe the reason is, if we have a look at the analysis board, it is because of long castle. And if you play a6 to kick the knight away, this is the point. Now, guys, can you find what is the winning move for white here? He finds long castle. White to play.
Winning move, huh?
Yes, Gattu Sai Teja, well done. Take on d6. Jagmohan Mandre, very good. Bishop takes. Prem Milind Gujarati. Queen takes g7. And then you lose this or this. So that was the trick. And that is the reason why now, if you look in the game, Amruta, Gukesh went for the move Rook g8. Which is really a move that you don't ever want to play. And now the threat is to take and pick up the rook.
Oh, this is a big trouble already for him.
A6, bishop takes, AB,
It
bishop
wasn't
b5.
so easy, right? 96 wasn't so easy. I mean, you can miss it.
Yeah. No, e5 was not a good idea.
Sumit says Gukesh is not playing like he plays.
I agree with
There
you
are
that
some days which are not the best for sure, and then maybe also Tata Steel just happened, right? Very recent one.
Oh, what he took? I was wondering. This queen is hanging. Oh my god!
What?
He just gave up his queen. Man,
What a sacrifice! Look at the queen on
MVL
B8.
is sacrificing queen like as if it doesn't matter. You know, he sacrificed queen so many times in this match.
No, but MVL has played brilliant chess, yeah, today.
Yes.
Lot,
No, but
so
I think
many-
in general he plays brilliantly.
Yeah.
He's a good player.
Okay, but what it's over? Rook h7 or what?
Yeah.
Hmm.
Because 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5 attackers against this guy.
The way you say it, it does feel that the king is absolutely massacred.
Yeah.
Well, it's gonna be very, very hard for Gukesh. But I think this might motivate him to, work a little bit more on blitz.
And also it's important for him because he's playing Armageddon, which is a blitz event. The only difference is it's an over the board event.
Yeah,
And he loses the queen. He loses the queen.
But what would you say? Because sometimes when you try to better yourself in blitz, your classical chess gets affected.
Not really.
So-
I think it's not true. I mean,
No?
it could be. I don't know. But the main thing is that over the board blitz is somehow a little different from online
right.
blitz. Because
I
over
think,
the
yeah.
board, you generally, when you go to a tournament, you have to get ready, you have to get prepared, you have to go to the board. You know, it's a little different feeling.
Maybe he should not feel bad about this. I mean, he may not be. Because I do think that this is a completely different ball game
Yeah.
at the end of it. And Gukesh, we know his strength for sure. So
No, we definitely know that he's very good. In Blitz, the one event which I felt he just played amazing was Armageddon, which was the one where he played against Nodirbek, Abdusattorov, Kramnik, remember?
that one was
And he
amazing.
won that event with great play.
He
So
was
so I
crushing
think
everyone.
that there it was over the board, and now again he's playing there, and maybe this loss could inspire him to play well there. It's possible.
That way, right?
Yeah.
But I don't think he should worry too much about improving his online blitz chess, because somewhere his classical and the strength which he has, who knows, while improving this, maybe you something changes, right? Some style will change.
Maybe the
Not
way
sure,
in
I
which you
don't know.
prepare is different, perhaps, because you have to spend a lot of time playing online chess, and maybe he doesn't want to spend that time
Right.
preparing.
At least now that Isle of Man and everything is
Yes,
coming up,
for
that
for
is all
now,
more important.
for now
than
his
this for
schedule
sure.
for Gukesh is first go to Berlin, play this event, then travel to China, play the Asian Games,
Wow.
then go to Qatar, play the Qatar Masters, then go to Isle of Man, play the Grand Swiss, and I think that's already like
Too much, no? That too, with you playing all against top players, preparing. Normally, your mind, like, you need is so much sleep. Otherwise, sleep is such an important thing to
Yeah.
chess.
Jobin says
Oh.
Carlsen and Nakamura are good at all formats. True. No, I also feel the way in which a player develops is very important, because I think both of them developed playing a lot of blitz, and I think as time went by, Nakamura started getting better at classical chess. Maybe Nakamura wasn't as
Right.
good at classical chess perhaps
After
before.
streaming, in fact, he
Yeah.
became stronger, which was very interesting.
And yeah. Armu says thoughts on VD Magnus. Gukesh couldn't win a single against Magnus last year in SSC. Do you think Vidit can perform better? I feel Vidit is a huge underdog against Magnus and won't be easy. But I'm actually looking forward to that match, because it could Vidit has shown that he's
Yeah, he's put
capable of.
Magnus so many times under pressure. Actually,
Yeah, and also
he's beaten also. of
also
course, but-
recently you see Vidit is in a little bit of a different mood,
Correct.
at playing aggressive chess and stuff.
Right.
So how does he fare against the best?
It will be interesting. Very interesting.
Gukesh technically is, I think, lost, because
Oh, really?
yeah, because he has to win, not technically but practically. I think he has to win all the games of the
No, but
bullet.
if he wins all the games, then still there is a chance. Then
Yeah, all, because if he loses
Practice,
even
huh.
one, that means the time is lost, and then the gap becomes more. So I think he has to win all, not even lose one.
What time is Magnus VD? That is
9:30 p.m. We have a new stream that will be starting for Magnus versus Vidit. For now, the score is 15. No, sorry, 14-5 in the favor of MVL.
Jitish asks, at what age both if you started playing chess? And then
I think what age did you start playing chess? I started at the age of 10, and I think Amruta, you started at the age of 6 or 7.
7.5, yeah. 7.
7. Yeah, I think Amruta is much achieved much more at a young age. She was
What
the
much
state
more?
champion, I think under 10 maybe. First time you won the state championship, you were under 10.
First time. Yeah.
Yeah. Whereas I think the first time I won the state championship was open state championship. So
But you
then
know how many girls played in under 10?
how many?
5. So that was different. In until under 10 it was different. But then
Will you stream Nihal versus MVL? Saw his last stream. Nihal's a beast at this. I think so. We'll stream it because the only reason why we wouldn't stream any of the youngsters or Indians playing against the top players is if we have something where either we are traveling or something that is happening related to chess. So, for example, Vishnu Prasanna was here and we were recording with him in the studio. That's why we didn't do it this time. Nihal's game. Otherwise, we really don't have any social commitments. Like if we had some friends to meet or some cricket match to watch or something, we would cancel everything for these matches because it's always great fun to follow and actually you can learn a lot. In fact, I use these games later to save some of the tactical positions which I want to do today. I will sit down at night or tomorrow morning and save many of the tactical positions that we have seen today. Very nice little tactics, some easy ones, some tough ones. There was this beautiful stalemate trick and all. Sagar had bad influence in Amruta's chess. Yes,
No, no.
AJ Styles very interesting. Actually, it's quite possible.
okay. No, not at all. In fact, I learned a lot of things which I was very bad at. Positional chess I was very bad at. And in games I used to love only calculating like on the board. So I learned a lot of things from him and
Mm.
it was very nice.
The game's begun already or no?
Prashant Purohit says, Sir, please can you suggest the conceptual theory book of chess? Stillman's Reus is for sure one.
Yes, my system is a good one. In fact,
My
I really
system
like
is
this
really
one.
good.
If you get, in fact, we are getting the new books now. They are on their way. In October first week is when they are arriving, I think, right?
Yeah.
In our office. So now we can give you a conclusive date. First week of October is when it will come. So this Soviet chess primer is a good book for beginners. It gives chess in a very nice way, and it has topics like the game explained, aim of the game, tactics and strategy, techniques of calculation, combination, positional play, how to begin a game, end game, middle game, foundations of opening theory, chess compositions.
सब कुछ ही है. So it's like everything. For end games you have rule of square से लेके everything is there.
Yes.
Middle game में so all of one package in a way.
Right.
That's true. That's a good one. Pratik says IIT Kanpur has a very good talent in chess. Please come to our college.
Yes, actually, Prem, who is here in the stream, had asked me to join in IIT Kanpur, and I'm hope that I can do that at some point.
Fun Master Nath says big fan of your chess streams, watching since 2018. Wow, 2018 we were traveling. For 1 year we were on the road.
Did we ever stream on Facebook, Amruta?
Facebook?
Yeah. I think we were, right, at some point.
Maybe sometime we had done restream. Oh, but wait, let's not talk right now because games have just begun.
Bullet has
Bullet has begun. कोई टाइम ही नहीं है यार, बात ही नहीं कर सकते. Rakshit, that's a good question. Later, please do ask again. मतलब बात अरे तो you should talk. बात मतलब चेस की बात कर सकता है.
Oh, okay. I thought बात ही नहीं कर सकता. I just was not commentating.
No. Sagar, go on your speed. Everything. You have to explain everything. Patak.
I feel like right now, black has so much space in the position that white pieces are a little bit cornered, but it's like a spring, they can just unwind and they can move forward because the bishop is great. This bishop is also open. This knight already has got itself on a central square.
But the pawn storm looks so scary. How are you going to face that pawn storm? Look at this e3. Oh, MVL is in a completely ravage mode. But
What?
if Gukesh is able to
Which
keep
mode?
up. Ravage. No, there's no word.
I
Sorry.
don't know. Maybe it is savage, but ravage perhaps some. Oh, what a move by Gukesh, Amruta. Queen G3. If you take here, I take your
Oh,
queen.
Nice.
Nice move.
Nice. Really nice.
Good move.
All the attack, like the storm just vanished.
Hmm.
Okay, rooks have got exchanged right now.
Yeah.
And can
Now-
the
now-
king become weaker? And actually, let's not forget Gukesh has 3 pawns.
But
here
one
on
of the
queen
pawn
side.
is dying.
Oh, queen e2. Yeah, so Gukesh goes
Ravage,
to d7.
Amruta is right word. Ravage is there.
Oh,
Congrats.
thank you. Thank you, Rahul. First.
Queen C7 takes rook F1.
Oh, but now you lose c3 as well.
Yeah.
Queen b7.
No, the queen is very ravage.
But bishop d4. Oh no, you couldn't keep the queens on the board. a6, that's a desperate attempt.
No,
but can he
this is
hold
just losing.
2 pawns down? No, if he wins 1 pawn, Sagar. No, this is resignation.
So that's
so next
over. I
game
think
starts.
match.
Yeah.
Match is over.
No. Acha, technically you mean.
No, technically nahi, sub from all senses.
So they have to keep playing, yeah, still.
Yeah, I mean, I guess Gukesh can say that he wants to end it, perhaps, but it's up to him. I don't think he will because he can.
But it's not like mandatory that you have to play all the games until the end, yeah?
I don't know. There's some rule.
Ah, we need to know. Maybe.
There's some rule. I know there's some rule, but
Okay.
I don't know what the rule is.
Okay, he exchanged the bishops and the king went to f1. That must be theory for sure. Right, Sagar?
Hmm.
Hanging pawns for Gukesh. These are the.
Okay, Gukesh, please win 2 games. No, he won once 2 games. Gukesh win 3 games in a row. That would be amazing.
Would love to keep the knight here, but d5
Yes.
needs to be protected.
Yes.
So.
So knight
queen d3.
d6 maybe. Put the knight
He
here.
goes rook e8.
Rook e8.
With d4 ideas in the air somewhere, there is
Yeah.
a pin down there. Bishop takes f6.
Knight takes. I like
Oh,
black's
now
position.
d5 is weak. How do you
Ooh.
save that? Are you losing a pawn? Yes, you are.
Pushes the pawn, and he will put pressure on this pawn.
Queen f5, g6. Oh, the queen is still getting attacked. Queen g5.
Yeah. Oh, nice defense. But can we win the pawn? Still
Knight c5, knight d5. That would be a blunder.
take, and queen is hanging. Oh no, he
Ooh.
took.
What?
1 second.
Why not knight d5?
So let's have a
Ah,
quick
queen
analysis.
e7, knight e7, rook d6. Okay, yeah, you show them that.
Yeah,
Okay.
let's just have a quick analysis here on our board that if knight d5, if you take knight takes, then queen takes. And this was actually winning, Amruta, because rook takes is winning here. The main thing here is that after knight takes d5, he would win the game. He should have taken it.
But queen e7.
Queen e7, bishop e7.
Ah, bishop e7 you have.
But he just missed it. He took with the
Oh.
rook here.
Okay.
He took with the rook.
Yeah, we
Instead-
to go fast though.
And which is not the best. Okay, so going back to the game. Now what happened? After knight takes, so rook takes, h6 takes, rook d1.
Still, he is better.
He's better. But
I mean, he's a piece up.
he has 3 pawns.
He has to be a little careful. Not easy to convert.
Yeah.
20 seconds each, something like that for both. Yeah, it seems like you want to create a passer. Even white king is safe. Even the knight on d4 is very well placed. You don't see quick weaknesses as well.
Yeah, it's not easy. Maybe MVL is
Yeah, maybe MVL
pushing.
will start pushing against that knight, yeah? Oh my god,
Yeah.
couldn't believe.
No,
But
he's,
somehow-
I think MVL is winning here. The pawn is just too strong. Oh! What is kich kuch
Oh.
kich kuch?
That is like, oh my god.
Yeah. It's gone.
Didn't think he would lose when he
Mhm.
was a piece up, yeah? I think he tried too hard later.
No, but MVL is a bullet beast.
Rahul says you need to play because each they are playing for money, I believe.
Yeah, I think he will play. And anyway, Gukesh does not mind all these losses and stuff. He just keeps playing.
Yeah, bishop f5.
Take queen
Queen
f5.
f5, knight f5.
Bishop d8.
Goes queen b3, attacks this. So now queen b6. Black is happy for doubled pawn here. Takes ab3.
White gets the open file.
97. He goes knight d2. Now h6. Is the bishop again gonna go to g3? Get exchanged.
Hello, new
What about
Max.
this one?
Good to see you. Sorry, Amrita.
No, what about the bishop and f1? I was wondering.
No, I think he will play his kingside pawns slowly.
That's a good
and
idea.
Maybe then get
The
the
pawn
bishop.
storm by him.
Yeah, knight f5. Just put the bishop back and start. I think white's position is nice, easy to play. h4 next.
Oh,
F5.
Gukesh also has 50 seconds. f5 is a nice break by MVL.
You know, guys, generally, I think what Gukesh would be thinking here is how can he make the best of this situation. He knows that the match has not gone so well for him. So whatever best he can do, maybe if he can learn a couple of things in bullet, that would be good. And I think in general, it's a very good way to think for you as well. If in case you are doing something where you are not very happy with, maybe you are in a job which you don't enjoy, or you are studying something which you don't like, and maybe just think about how you can before you change things, like before the match ends, what is the best you can do in that situation.
Accepting the situation in the best possible way.
Yeah,
when you have anyway no choice there. I think MVL takes amazing pawn breaks though. Okay, bishop e5. What do you exchange them? Oh, he exchanges bishop versus knight.
yeah.
And now he's lost this pawn. So
Very
these
important pawn actually, because
Yeah,
now
he
the
wanted
white
to play
structure
E4.
is
I think he
completely
missed it.
compromised.
He missed it because he took a little while there to make a move.
Correct.
But can you go knight g3 and knight h5?
But
check?
then bishop takes.
Yeah,
Yeah,
he-
that's
he
what he
takes
does.
away
And
that
now bishop
important
f5.
knight.
Oh, he takes with the nice
91. Can you go f4?
bishop f5. Yeah.
Oh, knight g4 check. That was at least this.
Oh,
knight
and now
oh,
knight
but
takes d4.
And you don't have knight c6 as well. Okay, this is lost. Oh, what did he play? E4, knight f6. Did he play Alekine or what?
No, e4 d5. E4
Scandinavian.
Scandinavian, and then this.
Oh, he changed from Sicilian. Wow.
My goodness, what is
What
he
is he
playing?
going to do? Long castle or what?
Yeah, he's playing risky chess now, but also makes sense because
Yeah, what is there to lose?
he's 12 points behind in the match.
When there's nothing to lose, you even try every possible dream of yours. Anyway.
But you know, Amrita, in that sense, the way in which Gukesh had played the death match, if you remember, was pretty interesting against Arjun.
Yeah.
Because it was not one-sided until the bullet portion. Till the blitz, he
Correct.
really fought hard. And
But on the board, it was
Yes.
this is online chess.
I think
Sagar.
over the board,
For
Gukesh
online
is
chess,
a better.
the way you handle the mouse, then technically we don't even know if he has the best mouse, if he has the best mouse pad, if he has the best sitting arrangement. So many things there.
So, would it be right to say that Gukesh is a better over-the-board blitz player
yeah, I
than
agree with you.
online?
I agree with you completely. Also, if you see in Tata Steel, day one, he really played well. He was on the top, one of the top players there. On day two, things did not work out the best for him, but he was very much decent, playing decent there.
Yeah.
Online chess is a different ball game.
That was a nice interfering move. Did you see, Amruta? That the queen was actually controlling this knight, and the knight came in between. Rook takes and queen takes.
Oh, is there? If he would have got just one check here,
Yeah, it's a
then
mate.
it's
In fact,
a
it's
mate.
it's
Now
threatening a
mating
mate.
one is threatened, but queen e2 X-ray defense there can't give a checkmate. But can you keep your queen on? Yeah, queen g6. Maybe he has some ideas with rook e8, rook e5.
Yeah, now it's trouble because
But this
there is
bishop was
bishop is
big
hanging
O,
and
and
knight
if you go
e7
here,
check.
yeah, there is b4
No, but
as
now
well.
knight e7 just or not.
Yeah,
you
he
lose
gives
your
knight
queen.
e7.
And now check, there is a
Oh,
queen block.
Ooh.
Resign. Fourth win for MVL in bullet in a row.
Okay, sorry, I just missed it up. Knight f3, b6. Okay, this might be in Gookie style. We keep believing and hoping.
Yeah. No, this game might be the one where he will win because the position already looks very nice for him. You see, he played it was a French. It transposed into a French.
Yeah, it's already, the black
Yeah,
king is already in question.
It's looking good for him.
Oh, could he have taken on e6? But maybe a little too much.
Actually, Amrita, there was a big mistake that was made by MVL. Somewhere here, when he pushed the pawn to f5,
Baapre.
it was totally winning.
Oh, d5.
Yeah,
Because
and
if you take e takes d5, there is knight f6 check.
exactly. This one was winning. And if you had taken, as you rightly pointed out, here, and it's a mate in 2. It's a mate. So that would have actually won the game. But instead, he didn't find it. He played knight back to c3. That still gave him a good position. But now it's more positional in nature. White's advantage is still clearly huge because he can go knight from here, put the knight on this weakened square, the other knight can come to this square. So Gukesh should win this. Now, the interesting thing to see is how tricky is MVL in such position. It's just one-sided play, right? Knight is super powerful. You're getting a4, opening up. Your knight is sitting in. Takes. Do you think Gukesh will win this, Amrita?
Yes.
I think
For
he
sure.
will. I think he will. But he has to just believe in himself.
MVL is going to try tricks like e5, rook g8, f4.
He's getting his other knight in. That's a good idea.
This is good. This double pawn doesn't allow this bishop to get active.
Knight a6 maybe wins now? No, not yet. Oh, b5. Nicely done. Gukesh is going to win this.
Resigned by MVL.
Nice win.
His first bullet win, right? That was?
By Gukesh, yes.
Yeah. What happened? E4 knight. Hey, which opening?
He played Alekhine and he went back.
Oh.
Gukesh is playing like Magnus right now.
But that bishop on f7, like if you suddenly come from somewhere, you'll feel like that's a pawn. So what is the plan? It has a plan for sure.
There's no plan. I think he's really in trouble.
It's like a coder, like Rakshit coding evaluation bars.
How?
Just sitting inside his house and coding right now, suppose. He is is gonna make it. That's what I'm
Many
saying. I'm
coders
believing in
in
that.
the chat, Amruta, who feel like you are just
No, I'm appreciating them. That's the whole point.
this bishop is nothing to appreciate.
No, it will come. It will come to
We'll
is
see.
life.
We'll see what happens with those
Yeah,
bishops.
I mean, I'm saying I
If
believe
it
in
comes
that
to
bishop.
life, then maybe what your
Yeah.
analogy makes sense.
Right. Okay, but he's won the pawn here. Knight has reached A2.
Trap.
His king is still in the center, but sheltered by these doubled pawns here. And now the knight
Amruta, the
goes...
coder is going to be killed.
No, he's there.
Gone.
Okay.
Gone.
For a
What
good
did
cause.
he do?
For a good cause. That knight was a little bit troublesome. Look at this Agar B4.
There he got started playing something. Nice.
Queen C6. Now
Good
go
job.
rook B8. No. Oops. Don't forget. What? Castle?
He gave
But
the
queen
knight.
D7? Does he want to go B3?
Yeah.
Oh,
what a
but this
move.
is like devastating completely.
He actually opened up things from the other side only. And the
Oh, he
threat,
didn't even take
yeah,
the
he
piece.
didn't take, he
Look
didn't
at
take.
it.
And his threat is to give a check perhaps.
Yeah. Also 10 seconds for Gukesh, whereas 20 seconds for MVL. Do you go rook F6? Queen D7. No. Yeah, bishop F6. Oh, he wants to go Queen F5 with the threat of mate.
Yeah, but rook is there.
Yeah, that's what he missed. Okay,
So-
go B3 now. Go
No,
B3.
Are white to move.
कब हुआ black का move? अच्छा. Oh, Queen D7. Sorry.
Oh, he took.
What?
Well, Gukesh maybe is winning
What?
his second game. No, B takes C3. Now rook is coming in.
Check.
Check.
Checkmate in one.
Yeah.
Checkmate happening here.
Yeah.
Lot of threats. So Queen A4, give a check. Oh,
Check.
4 seconds for Gukesh.
Take. Oh, look at those pawns. Now Gukesh is winning.
No, but it's still too hard to until it's done because... Oh, rook B8 is threatened now. But 3 seconds. I think the only risk here is to lose on time. Queen F2. Can you take here? Oh, but look at this. Ah! Shit. No, it's hard. What? What just happened?
Because
Oh, now he loses the rook. Queen C8 check. Somehow MVL didn't find the things he needed to find.
yeah, and now,
Now the
Gukesh
king is out of the trouble. At least the king is out of trouble. And this king is exposed. Oh no,
But now
once
he
again
gets
got in
checkmate.
mate.
Wow.
Crazy game. This was such a crazy game, man.
Great game by MVL.
So many chances. Baapre. Rakshi says, Sagar, you can analyze in the live games. I sent you a 10-second video on WhatsApp. Not sure if you already found out. I wasn't watching this stream. No, Rakshiti did not find out yet. But right now he's long castled and here the center is closed. That means that Gukesh is ready for attack. This king looks safe in the center. What are the pawn breaks available? G4 has a solid control. Huh?
Now we can analyze.
Oh, really?
Yep.
Okay, so can you explain what happened? What is knight b5? Was he not losing a piece? Ah, disco.
Yeah, because I think here, if you
queen.
would have taken here,
Knight check. Which one? Like in knight d6 check?
yeah, knight
And
check.
if king e7?
Yeah, maybe
Maybe bishop
take
d2
back
and knight f7
and
check.
then take this.
Yeah, that was smart. Nice one actually. So he went queen b6, but then the b file is completely open for attack, which is, oh, look at here, h and g files are also open.
Yeah,
So
this is looking good for Gukesh.
yeah, technically for sure. Some sacrifices in the air. But will MVL go for ideas like f5 and try to open this bishop there? Because
Knight d1 played. Knight f4. Ooh, threatening mate in one.
Oh, but still queen h7, king f8,
This should be a mate. Somewhere mate.
knight f.
How? Check. Maybe not. Queen. Oh, takes
King
here.
f7,
Come on. This is just over somehow.
rook f1, yeah? Oh, taking away that knight. But knight b2 is threatened.
No, knight b2. There's bishop b2.
Not now, Ray. It's a threat after e takes d4.
But then g6 was hanging, so that's why there was no time.
Oh.
So now.
Yes,
Oh,
Rakshit, it's working.
take. And if you take the bishop, then the rook enters, right?
Rook h7.
Yeah.
6 seconds.
Oh,
for
rook
Gukesh.
f1.
But king e7, can you run away without
I
caring
just
for the
take the
material?
bishop. Yeah, no, it's
Not really, because king cannot go to d8 anyway. Gukesh has won this game. That's the good part. I mean, he's
he
not
won
giving
two
up. He's
games.
not like, theek hai yaar,
Ah.
anything will happen. it's
Fighter,
okay."
fighter OP.
You are seeing that he's fighting. He's trying some crazy stuff. How many times do they play now?
I think this is 30-minute segment. So it started around 8:10. So there would be last 5-6 minutes left. And then so maybe the three more games left. If Gukesh can reach 10 points, that would be cool. But I think Amruta, it might not be easy with MVL actually playing really well. But
Yeah, MVL is definitely in form.
yeah, today he played amazing chess. Guys, if you have been following this match from the start, we would highly recommend you to check some of MVL's games. He played so well. He didn't give Gukesh any real chance in many of the games.
It's g4 the threat, so that this bishop gets cornered. So he goes knight f6. So that. But still, can g4 be possible? Yeah.
I think so. Generally, it should be, yeah, queen g5.
Queen e3, and because now with g4 you also attack this, so
Yeah.
oh, but g4, oh, you lose a piece. No, knight f4 takes
Yeah.
takes 2 pieces for a rook, and b5 here, so
He
he's trying
tries to open
the
up.
file,
Yeah.
but it's not really going to open because these two are very strongly defending those files.
Right. So
Yes, there's this diagonal which has been opened, but you need files for the rooks, and by that we mean 7th rank. The whole idea is to go to the...
resigns.
Okay.
I'm gonna keep Gukesh on the bottom, okay, whenever that happens. Just come in a second.
Okay, now Sicilian. Oh, bishop b2. And g6 and d4. You know, normally d4 would be Mura gambit, but... And they're playing so fast. I don't even know if this is something like preparation. But nice, the queen is attacked. Now this guy is attacked. Where do you go? Do you go e4 or d5? Yes, he goes to e4. I think the queen will attack the knight. But from where? Do you want to go queen f3 or queen e3? Let's remember that the queen right now is protecting this. So when the queen moves, e5 is going to be attacked. Oh, how did he play queen f? Ah, that's a check. So knight d2. You can't take on e5, but he goes knight c5 because for takes there was bishop d2 maybe. Yeah, and you couldn't have taken because there was bishop c3. So queen e3 defends e5 once again. Was there a knight e5? Queen e5 and knight d3 check. Sure, he goes knight e6, knight f3. Now e5 is defended. Bishop develops to g7. Once again, all of them attacking this little guy here on e5. Castle, knight e5. He loses a pawn here. But is there any compensation because of his development? d5. The knight goes to a5. Cannot develop the bishop, but you might play b6. Right. Now for knight c6, there is bishop b7. And this d pawn is also ready to go to d4 later. So Gukesh is simply a pawn down right now. He's 4 seconds. Oh, no, this was too tough. Did not work out for him. Another Sicilian, but this time Gukesh is black. He doesn't go for Scandinavian. Alapin. Oh, we have seen Alapin in World Cup. Magnus played against Gukesh.
And Prague.
Yes, bishop c4, e6. This is cool. Don't, yeah, take, maybe bishop e7.
But Amruta, this match also just shows that it's very difficult to beat these people like MVL. Like we keep talking about Magnus being the very tough guy in chess, but MVL, Aronian, Wesley So.
So once again we come to the same point, Sagar. Online chess is kind of a different, has some different abilities you need to grasp, which are out of chess as well, not just chess. So not sure about it.
Maybe you're right.
Because imagine, no, after 37 years you become India number 1. Why? How? How could you do that?
Oh, by the way, he sacked exchange. Did you see? He took with the rook.
You asked me a question and then you distract me.
No, I'm just saying.
Well, let's look at the game, and it doesn't really matter, and nothing else matters.
Yeah. No, you are right. I mean, I don't have any doubts on Gukesh's talent, but I'm just saying that guys like MVL are so good, and they have, like, never been able to become world champion or anywhere close, because okay, MVL was slightly close, you can say, because he was close to winning the candidates in 2020. 2020-21, which was won eventually by Nepo. But yeah, I think to become the best number 1 in the world or the world champion requires so much. And now Gukesh here
C5.
fighting back, because
He's lost, no? Queen d5 and... Oh, bishop h6 is the threat right now.
no, but bishop h6 is just g6. So yeah, true. He goes with the rook attacking here. And bishop f8. Oh, he's ready to even take, because now he wants to push the pawn.
But he's an exchange down, right? And he does have this compensation. Wow.
He has, but I think white is better, because this bishop is not very active.
Somehow, even if you look at the time, MVL is playing so fast.
Now black is back, because yeah, you put the rook here, pin, queen trade.
Oh, c4 is incoming.
Great. He's managed to outplay.
Can you go king h2? c4, queen a3. King f1. Oh, e5. e4. Oh, that rook. And now c4 maybe.
e3 maybe? Trying to go here. Yeah, he plays it. Check king e2.
But what next? Oh, maybe
King
you don't have
definitely
anything.
looks weak, but there should be something. c4. Okay, king here.
Queen, no, where? Queen g2. Maybe a draw.
Draw.
Oh, but look at his attempt of going c4 and
He wants to
still
win.
trying for something. Now maybe no
Draw.
option.
I think this was the last game. No, there's one more.
Is this the last one?
I guess we are closing in on the last game.
Okay, Jobava London system there. Bishop attacks the queen. Let's do some beginner. No beginners are watching this. h4, and is the bishop was going to get trapped, so h6, he creates a square here for the bishop.
And now, Amrita, just develop your pieces for, bishop d3, put your knight here, you have a lot of space. I like white's position overall. Oh, but now can we push b4?
Can you not go e5?
Yeah, it's a good idea, I think, to push.
g5.
He goes g5.
That's also fine.
And now h6 could be an idea to take advantage of this pin.
No, e5 is a direct threat, no? You're winning a piece. Okay, so bishop e7, h6.
Ooh. Nice. Nice.
If G6, then that bishop on
No,
H7
huge
is
advantage to Gukesh. Wow,
What?
what tactical awareness. If you take here, bishop takes.
And
Very
pin.
quick. And the bishop was hanging, no, Amruta?
done.
But he saw it. And also the rook moved so that
Yeah.
take, the rook wasn't hanging. So
Hmm.
very sharp tactical eyesight by MVL. You know, Amruta, remember once we had gone to this place called Shimanachi.
Yeah, Chimanachi. MVL only had won that
Yeah.
place.
It was happening in a small town in France, in Chimanachi.
It was a town of, I think, only 100 and
Very
or
very less
400
people, 200,
something like
300
that.
people. And there we had played Blitz. MVL was the top seed with all other players. Naroditsky was there, and there were some many good players, but he managed to win it so smoothly there. It also made me feel like how good these guys are. In fact, Naroditsky then told me after the tournament that playing MVL in Blitz over the board felt like I was playing some classical chess with him. Here Gukesh has managed to win material. Knight takes e6. Yeah. And he's pawn up, so he should have good chances here.
Quite tough though. One
Can we take on g6? Yes.
Oh, he's 2 pawns up right now.
Yeah, this should win. This should win.
Mm-hmm.
This should definitely win.
Yeah, looks like that. Plus A5 is also weak.
Actually, knight e3 is not. Yeah.
Rook E6, just cut off. What were you saying? Continue the story.
No, it's just done.
No, Naroditsky said something to you.
No, he was saying that these players are very good. Oh, Gukesh won.
Yeah, nice. Was it the last one? And Gukesh won with 17 seconds on his clock.
Yes, last one.
That is cool. Oh, that is over because no game has started now.
Okay, so that means that the match ends with a score of 8.5, 21.5 in the favor of MVL.
Yeah.
A very dominating performance by MVL, French number 1. Fantastic play by him in all formats, 5+1, 3+1 and 1+1. I think Gukesh never really found his footing in this match. But he did keep fighting back in every segment. He scored some wins, which is good to see that he never gave up hope.
Yeah, I think that is our biggest takeaway from this match, to actually see him fighting and winning the last game. At least last game, sometimes you just feel good however bad you've played, but when you end it with the win, it feels better.
Yeah.
That's
By the way,
true.
Rakshit says, French number 2 because Ali Reza is number 1. So I must remember.
Yeah.
Keep a hand on your heart and predict VD versus Mag. Okay, I'll tell you something, Amruta. If Vidit beats Magnus today, okay, this is my giveaway today. Then for every point that Vidit scores, then we'll have one T-shirt which will be given to our viewers. So there will be like, let's say if he scores 14 points, so there will be 14 T-shirts.
But how will you give? How will you?
We will do some contest or something. Then after that, like small contest, like what do you feel with it beating or something like that. And then so we'll do that contest today. So but he has to win. So we'll do that in the match.
Nice.
And
yeah, that's cool. Rakshit also asked, do you think chess books will ever go out of fashion with more video courses coming out?
Not really. I think it's the same thing with books that we are seeing.
If you like to underline in a page, then definitely not. Or if you write, like when Sagar reads any book for that matter, on every page he has at least, 1 or 2 lines of some summary of what is understood from that page. So, and then you open it and it's just amazing. So easy to look at it. So also the feel of it, and a lot of things are in your control. How much time you want to think when you arrange the position, that kind of a thing.
Yeah.
Plus, you are traveling, you are in a train, at least in Mumbai. Mumbai local, mein maybe you cannot think. Anyway,
Okay, so guys, we will end it. Prem Milin says we also launched our merchandise. You can check it on Chess IITK on Instagram. Oh, nice. Guys, check out Chess IITK Kanpur on Instagram. And if you want to check out their merchandise, that was cool. I'll see you all in 45 minutes.
oh
We'll
yes, we
eat
have to
our
have dinner. Guys,
and
क्या
then
कर रहे हो?
we will-
सवाल पे सवाल, सवाल पे सवाल. ये time नहीं है.
Yeah.
9:30 is the
See you,
time.
see you at 9:25 on the next stream. Gukesh fought his best, but he's out. And MVL will now face Nihal Sarin. That will happen soon and we will cover it. Take care, guys. Thank you all for following. Bye. अरे अमृता क्लोज बटन किधर